All right, folks, so let's get on with the show. My first guest tonight was, of course, a cast member on SCTV, one of the greatest shows of all time. He's also appeared in numerous films, including Father of the Bride 1 and 2 and Mars Attacks. On Sunday, you can see him in Alice in Wonderland right here on good old budget-cutting NBC. Please welcome the always hilarious Martin Short.
They are a lovely crowd. Andrew?
Hi.
How the hell are you?
Very, very good.
Excellent.
Are you going to stand up again? Just because I need to know, because I'm supposed to stand up if you do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's part of the talk show rules. See?
You want to edit that last decision of yours.
There'll be no editing tonight.
Oh, really? But I'm confused.
Let's move on.
Sure. But you...
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
Thank you.
I'm thrilled to have you here. I'm also
I'm thrilled to be here.
People don't know that there's a reunion. I've always been an SCTV nut, one of my favorite shows. There's a reunion in Aspen at the Comedy Festival, and I've been asked to moderate it.
Yes.
It's a big honor for me, and I'm going to do this thing in about a week, and we're looking at clips, and we're all howling today looking at the clip of you doing Jerry Lewis, which I had forgotten how funny your Jerry Lewis is. Could I have a little Jerry?
Well, you know, there are two Jerrys. There are two Jerrys. There's the young Jerry, you know, gotta get my old tuxedo press. Wah! There's that one.
Yeah.
Thanks for remembering. But then there's, as Jerry aged, he became more profound. And I always imagined that it was like Jerry had a lozenge in his mouth. And he was sucking the lozenge and he talked about life. And he would say things like, the problem with Hollywood is that they're afraid of a perfectionist. Because the Hollywood of today is not the Hollywood that I knew from then. Because now it's run by 12-year-olds who don't know from Cinderfella, who are only worried about big Heubens and Schneem, and they don't care. And so what I would do is kind of combine the two Jerrys in pieces like, you know, Scenes from an Idiot's Marriage, which was funny. Bergman and Jerry, and stuff like that. Yeah.
It was hilarious stuff. We were also looking at the thing you did, Irving Cohen, the songwriter.
Irving Cohen he's an 89-year-old songwriter who writes 15 songs a day at the Brill Building, all of them bad. You know. So, for example, if he were here today, he'd, you know, for example, pull out his cigar and say, "Give me a C, a bouncy C." Conan O'Brien, you're quite a guy. I'd say you stand about oh so high. You got Andy Richter, and that's a good thing. But sometimes you work blue, and that ain't so good. Dot, 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 DDD, whatever the hell else you want to put in there. Yay. This is like a medley of old triumphs, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. Well, when did you start? At what age? Because obviously you were doing characters from very young. When did you start doing characters? What made you want to?
I think that, you know, when you grow up in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, are you serious?
No, they're not from there.
Oh, they're just saying, how about growing up there? No, I mean, I had a tape recorder that I would tape things, you know, all the time. I would hide under Christmas dinner. I'd put the tape recorder underneath, and like in 1966, I was 16, I put the tape recorder underneath the dining room table just to hear the fights, you know. You want dark meat? Well, there's dark meat on that GD leg. Pick up the leg and chomp the dark meat. That would be my father. And then years later...
A wonderful character.
Oh, yeah, he was a fun guy. And so years later, I would, you know, take that character and make him into a character. There was a woman who lived down the street, whose name I won't repeat, of course, because of the whole lawsuit thing. But she was like about, you know, 300 pounds, and she'd sit in her chair. She had 8 kids, and she'd mother by just screaming at them like that. Shut up! And she had a coffee mug. It'd be filled with Camel cigarettes, and she'd always be drinking a Slurpee, one of big freezy Slurpee. So, and she was obsessed with John Kennedy. Mm-hmm. So she'd be saying, you know, the thing is about President Kennedy, he was what they call a working-aholic. That's what they called it. Randy, stop that banging up there! I'd like to plaster the last one more year, thank you very much! But he was what, then she slipped the slurping, brain freeze! She always get brain freeze. She always would freak. So one day I brought a little tape recorder down and taped this maniac. And you know, in 89, I put her in a special. I did her character. So it's you constantly, you know, I think that life is broader than anything you'd ever dream of doing.
Yeah, well, people wouldn't believe that that's a real character.
Oh yeah. Tina Louise, you put that Kremlin back in, lady. Never leave the chair. Stop! Get over here, Stefan. You get upstairs and tell Randy that cookie's for you. But anyway, and when Jackie married Onassis, brain freeze, brain freeze. It was frightening.
Well, you get to do, people are raving you. In Little Me, you get to do a lot of different characters.
Oh, I did many characters.
And
characters.
people are saying there's Tony buzz.
Oh, please. You know, it's funny. Rave schmave. You know, when people call me this kind of Broadway's Count Prince of mirth and laughter, I guess I say with all due respect, family circle, I don't get it. Because that's their opinion, not me. I don't, you know, if a Tony comes my way, because certainly I'm paying enough money for it, I would say what a joy. I was nominated once before in '93, lost to some idiot. You know.
Let's mention his name.
Brent Carver, brilliant performer. Who will
Right.
probably be nominated again this year.
And you've done the Tonys as a presenter, right?
I actually bombed. So one of the, you know, we all bomb.
Don't know what you're talking
You
about.
know, really? But
Tell me of this bombing.
I bombed so badly on the Tonys once. It was the following year. I'd been nominated. I lost. Bernadette Peters and I were both nominated, both in the same show. We lost. So the next year they thought it'd be cute to have us come out and present. And I had this joke, and it wasn't. I didn't know how it would play, and I kept running it past me. But the joke was, I said, "Hey Bernadette, I haven't worn this tuxedo since last year's Tony Awards." She says, "How do you know?" "Because I just found Sally Kirkland's home number in this pocket." Exactly. So, but you know, so I was saying, geez, I don't know. I mean, it could be kind of like hip and esoteric, or it could be like nothing. And by the way, it was nothing. But I was running it past people in the green room. You know, Tony Randall was there, and I said, "Tony, what do you think of this line?" He said, "Martin, I think it is too inside. What if you say you reached into your pocket and pulled out Carol Channing's brassiere? What if you say that?" I said, "No." Yeah, really.
That's working.
You know what I'm saying?
He's right.
And yeah, and George Abbott, he was 107 at the time. He's now dead. He was a 107-year-old producer being honored that night. I said, "Mr. Abbott." Mr. Abbott.
But he was alive at the time.
Well, if you call that living. I said, "Mr. Abbott." I said, "Mr. Abbott, what do you think of this line?" Sally Kirkland's home number. He went, and I assumed that was approval. I later found out that he was just simply asking for water. But I didn't know that at the time.
It's his fault.
Yeah, and then Robin was there, Robin Williams, and I said, "Robin, what do you think of the..." Oh, Kirkland, not Captain Kirk. Oh, wonderful. Oh, put down that Captain Kirk. So he never, you know, oh, Kirk, it's good. Oh, thank you. Oh, cigar, like a cigar. You know. Oh, Mike. Oh, water. Oh. So, you know, he never really got to it because he got riffing. You know, as Rob does.
Yes, I know.
Comedy, what you were saying backstage. You have all the. I love Andy because he has all these terms. Some of them are from another era, but like when you passed my dressing room and went, "Hey, turkey," you know, like that. But he said he always used that term, comedy riff.
Yeah,
right. That's your thing.
Sure.
That's what he was on.
That's what he was doing.
So I went out and bombed. Just silence.
Yeah.
There was not this huge. Crickets.
It's a good thing that cricket was there.
And I saw Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're desperately tight on time, but we got to get to Alice in Wonderland, which is this thing that you've done for NBC.
Yes.
You play the Mad Hatter.
It's a stretch, Conan. Yes, and again, I'm not one. I'm not. You know, I'm very shy. This is all just masking the pain. But if I don't get an Emmy nod, there's no justice in Hollywood.
Let's take a look. We have a clip here. Do we need to set this up or
This is at the Tea Party, the Mad Hatter. We know the character. He is mentally insane. And this is Alice, Tina Majorino, I'm sorry, and who's on here tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
And this is NBC Sunday night at 8 p.m.
Let's take a look.
All right.
He's a little Hitler in there.
Little Hitler.
Alice in Wonderland is this Sunday, February 28th at 8 o'clock p.m. right here on good old NBC. Martin Short, you never, ever disappoint. Thank you so much for coming
really?
by.
Thank you
Always
very
hilarious.
much.
Martin Short. All right, everybody. You may still here. You may recognize. You be quiet.
All right.
You may recognize my next guest from the Revlon and Wonder Bra advertising campaigns. I'm a big fan of the Wonder Bra. You can also find her in this year's Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue wearing a painted-on swimsuit. Oh yeah, that's right. Please welcome everybody the lovely Sarah O'Hare. How are you?
Oh, great. Thank you for having
Oh,
me.
thanks for coming on the show.
I didn't come in my painted-on swimsuit, though. Sorry.
Well, let's talk about the painted-on swimsuit is causing a national sensation. Everyone's talking about it. I've tried it myself. It's not the same. Is this thing, is it practical? Do you think this is ever going to happen, like where women are walking along real beaches with painted-on swimsuits? Please say yes, please say yes.
Well, I wouldn't really advise it. You know, after we painted it on, it took about 7 or 8 hours to paint the swimsuits on.
You said we. Is this a job guys get? Like, I gotta go to work today. Paint
No, it
the
was a
beautiful
girl.
model's body.
No, but it's after. It was a girl that painted it on. She was amazing. But it took about 7 hours to paint it on, and then we'd go sort of frolicking in the water. And after about 10 minutes of having our picture taken, well, you can imagine. I'll leave it to you.
Yes. I'm imagining that right now. So the whole thing dissolved in the water.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't
You come
advise
running
it.
out completely naked. Let's do it again. This was shot on an island of some kind, the whole Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Yeah, we got to shoot it in the British Virgin Islands, which were beautiful.
Yeah.
But you know, the first island we went to actually was Guana Island, and I don't know how this happened, but it happened to be Scientist Month on Guana Island. So we had 30 scientists and me being shot for Sports Illustrated. So we had the scientists all in their Coke bottle glasses and their long beards and their, lab coats, like sort of coming down and going, "Can I study the fibers of your swimsuit?" And all of a sudden, I guess the frogs weren't so interesting anymore.
Right.
But yeah, it was Scientist
So
Month
you
on
were
Guana
on
Island.
Nerd Island, pretty much.
Yes.
That must have, well, let's get to some of the pictures. People want to see these pictures. You're very beautiful in this. There you are. What are you studying there? Is that some sort of...
Some sea coral.
Yes. Doing some important research there.
I was, yes. Studying very hard.
Beach jump,
Yeah.
I didn't see any sea coral. Sea coral?
You get an F.
It was.
Let's see another one here. Just moving on, seeing the beautiful photos. And
yeah.
that's not a bathing suit.
Oh, that was so funny.
This isn't even a bathing suit issue anymore.
We
It's
got
just-
a little creative, yes, we did. I got a bikini made of sand. We got some branches off a tree and sort of made them into bikini. Yes, there it is.
So that's not a bikini you can purchase anywhere. That's,
No.
Yeah, I thought that was the point.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
just-
it was to show off this bathing suit. So like,
Yes,
like I'm
Andy,
gonna
that's
come
the
home.
point.
Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, ostensibly was always the cover. So it's like I'm gonna come home to my wife now. Here's 3 leaves, honey.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated says it's legitimate.
Man, are you L7, dude?
I'm sorry.
That's not the point. Now, you're Australian.
Yes.
I am, Irish Catholic from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Very repressed, very ashamed of my body, as I should be. You, on the other hand, are from Australia. Are you comfortable with nudity?
Well,
Are Australians happy with their...
growing up on the beach, I'd have to say I was pretty comfortable. That's what I always say about that sand bikini. I mean, I really grew up on the beach my whole life. It was amazing. And, well, actually, you just missed. We just had a nude surfing. We have an annual nude surfing competition in Australia, televised.
Really? And
yes,
is it...
we do. And it's hysterical. I mean, guys and girls
It's
come out.
televised? What kind of...
It's televised.
Do they show everything, or what?
Well,
I mean...
maybe I think they might have those little fuzzy things that they put on the screen. Those things they put.
Oh, for the witness protection program.
That's it.
His penis committed a murder years ago and cannot be seen. I can say that word. That's not...
Is that allowed?
Martin's angry with me. I'm working blue.
No, I'm not angry. You're working blue, and I don't get it. But I think the kids today, go ahead. She wore a swimsuit made of sand. Give me it. No, forget it.
But no, we've had a lot of fun. We just did a Wonder Bra event today as
Let's
well.
discuss the Wonder Bra. Now, help me out here. I'm fascinated. It's not just a bra, it's the Wonder Bra. In Germany, the Uber Bra. And I'm curious, what...
No, in Germany, it's called the Stoppenfloppen. Everyone knows that.
Jerry Lewis came back! Anyway... but the Wonder Bra, is it oh, they're telling me we're out of time?
Oh, come on.
Talk about the Wonder Bra.
No, we're out of time.
We got a bit into later. Come on.
No. We are not doing that. The Black Crows are here tonight, and it's a big night. We got to get everything in.
All right.
But would you come back sometime and discuss the Wonder Bra technology with me?
We'll discuss the Wonder Bra technology with you.
Doesn't have to be on the show. Sarah's in Sports Illustrated, of course, and Revlon and Wonder Bra ad campaigns, but we'll talk more about that over dinner. Sarah O'Hare, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with the Black Crow. Let me ask you, you mentioned the Tony. You, of course, have triumphed on Broadway. You haven't just done well on Broadway. You have triumphed. You've done it all. How do you like it when people come backstage to see you after you've done a show? Because that's something, when I go see people I know on a Broadway show, I never know, do they really want me to come backstage afterwards and say hi? Do you like it?
Yeah, first of all, everyone knows who's out there because you do the same show every day and there's nothing to keep you going other than, and then you have to make, one time Joey Buttafuoco was in the audience.
Right.
And they said, Joey Buttafuoco wants to shake your hand.
Right.
And I thought, well, I'm not going to, so what?
Right.
Then I thought, it was a pretty good audience, though. So you go out and shake their hands, and you're desperate to find out who's out there, And the big trick is for people to come around, that's what they call it, coming around. Coming
around to see you, that's the lingo.
And you've got to show enthusiasm. Because the worst person when someone comes back and says, hi, I wanted to like it more. I mean, those are the people.
People say that?
Yes, they do. Hi, I liked you. But I don't know, the show, it's too stifling or something, don't you think? I don't know, because I have to do it in 2 hours again.
Right, right.
And celebrities are the best to come around,
So you like it when celebrities come by?
Well, because they know, dude, Tony Randall is very good when he comes around. Hello, Martin. Martin, that was a wonderful performance. I truly enjoyed it. Then he gives you a high slap, and then it hurts, and he's like 89 years old.
Right,
but he's still...
and he's strong.
Yeah. Liza Minnelli, there's no one better.
Right.
You're terrific, baby. She does that little laugh thing. It's unbelievable. Robin Williams is wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got so much energy. Oh, it's so incredible. Oh, he came back. Oh, little me is so wonderful. Oh, it's like, oh, that Neil Simon's so incredible about the Odd Couple. Oh, Odd Couple like Siegfried and Roy doing love letters. Ha! And by the way, this is not a vehicle for me to do impersonations. It's a real thought.
Right. This isn't some cheap way for you to display your wares.
You should see when Jerry Lewis comes back. No.
And what's it like that?
Hey! This is a good place to be. Donuts! Strom Thurmond.
Strom Thurmond?
Yeah.
Strom Thurmond came by and saw you?
98.
Right.
Yeah. And he came back and he went, and I assumed that I said thank you, and then I later found out he was just asking for water. But the point of it is he came around. Ladies and gentlemen.
Primetime Glick. Primetime Glick. I had the pleasure to be interviewed by Jiminy
Are you
Glick.
kidding?
Oh, please, let's not go there.
No, I'm telling you, everyone's talking about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
now, you were hilarious with Jiminy.
Yes.
You sang.
Now, where did this character come from? I mean, is this...
It was just, I've been done 4,000 junkets with 4,000 of the strangest people who come in for 5 minutes and ask you the same question and leave. And I just ended up impersonating them behind their backs. Right. And lo and behold, another character emerged.
And you get to be mean as this character.
Oh, it's terrible, yeah.
You get to say things when you're in that suit that you probably wouldn't normally say. Has anyone gotten mad?
I had, no, there's one actor walked off. I can't say it is because I think ultimately I went too far. But sometimes it is, it's a weird thing because you're in latex and you're playing, Conan O'Brien. There's a shallowness to you and people are bored by you. And that's your strength. What do you feel about that? If you have a sense of humor, you laugh. If you don't, you say, how did he know? And then you want to hurt me.
Right. Well, thanks for not telling them that I walked off.
No, it's our secret, Conan.
Our little secret.
Yeah.
Just Conan, not the Conan.
How come?
I don't know, Marty.
Hey.
Primetime Glick airs Saturday nights at 10 on...
10 o'clock on Comedy Central. Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to say something?
I was going to say at 10 on Comedy Central, yeah.
Yeah, good to hear it twice.
Go nuts! Martin Short, thank you so much for stopping by. I want to ask you something. Of course, sadly, we lost Johnny Carson not too long ago, and a lot of great stories have been coming out about Johnny. And then I find out today that you actually played in this legendary poker game that Johnny Carson
I wasn't a member of that club. This was the richest group of people that played poker.
Like showbiz celebrities.
Showbiz celebrities.
Because this is I've heard of this poker game, but I never.
And in fact, when Johnny died, I got calls from people saying, "Were you part of this?" And it was not true. I just played once, but it was in the '80s.
Right.
But it was like Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, Neil Simon,
right.
Carl Reiner.
Right.
Dan Melnick, Barry Diller,
right.
and Johnny Carson, all these, And so around the mid-'80s, I just bought a house. I just moved to L.A. and I bought a house based on 2 films that I was going to do. And the second I signed the mortgage, one film fell through. So now I had 1 film. And I thought, well, I remember saying to my wife, what if we can't afford this house? And she said, honey, I'll leave you.
I love her. She's a heartwarming woman.
Well, she's a good lady. Good lady, my lady.
She's a fine lady.
She's a lady of love, if you know what I mean.
You're a horrible man.
I think you know what I mean.
I know what you mean,
Hey,
yeah.
we've been together for 25 years, and that was during that 7-year...
Incredible.
And that was during that 7-year period where I felt that bathing was for suckers. Yeah. So anyway, so I was a little nervous about money. So I said to Steve Martin, I said, I can't compete. This is a group of billionaires. All these guys are billionaires. And Johnny Carson, and I'm nervous to meet him, and I'll be goofy. And he said, oh, no, don't worry. No one ever loses money at this poker game. He said the most anyone's ever lost is $600.
Right.
So I go there, and I meet everyone. Hi, how are you? And yeah, I'm Canadian. And then we start playing, and within about 7 minutes, I'm down $1,800.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I can't, because they're all really, really good.
Right.
And then I start going to a complete panic mode, and I start folding everything I get.
Right.
If I get 4 aces, fold. Because I figured out that if I just lost the ante, I'd be down $2,300 if I coasted through that.
Right.
So that's what I did, and then at one point they took and then Johnny, I saw him after Steve, as his joke, said, what did you fold there? And they pulled over, and it was like a full house. And Johnny went, Canadian. And then
you shrink.
Yeah. So now we're having, now there's dinner. It's beautifully dinner. And at one point, Johnny Carson, and again, I was like terrified that he was even there, said something funny, and I went, and I had mashed potatoes, and I spit it out, but I didn't know where it had landed. And I looked down, and it was on Neil Simon's hand, right here.
Little glob.
Little glob. And he was talking about, doing The Odd Couple or something.
Right.
Which, by the way, when I do Neil Simon, it also sounds like Larry David.
It does sound like Larry David.
And it sounds a bit like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. So all those did. Anyway, I think that Neil ate the potatoes. I went home. I never played cards again.
Right.
No.
I think you were wise to move on.
No,
but I want to bring
can't.
up something that you just mentioned, which is 25 years of marriage. That must be filled with wonderful...
Marriage bliss with my lady.
All right, that's...
What?
It's going to end here.
All right.
There'll be no 26th year.
By the way, Pat O'Brien, that was filthy that he was calling up.
I can't believe we have a phone out here that's live. It's just terrible.
Yeah, honest to God.
But
This show an irony. Yeah. You're always playing with people's heads. I guess that's late night.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you just exposed all we've got, pretty much. Thanks. I'll get you back someday.
All righty.
But 25 years of bliss, memories, must be nice.
No, of course it is. I'm amazing.
Yeah.
Nancy is brilliant. Well, I remember when we got married. Well, I was doing this TV series called I'm a Big Girl Now. It wasn't a big hit. ABC.
There was a silence in here. I could hear both of our hearts beating. Yeah.
That sound.
That's a good cricket.
Thank you very much. I can also do a crow. But I digress.
I can do an ironic crow.
Let's hear. You have... I gotta list your gifts.
Please.
You do an ironic crow. Okay.
And then we end. I've got the hair.
Got the hair of a clown.
All right, thank you.
Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I'm a big girl now, which is, you know, not a... it's not the greatest series in the world.
Sure.
Danny Thomas was in it.
Right.
Diana Canova, Sherry North.
Okay.
For a while, we were a think tank in Washington, and then on show 17, for no reason and not explained, we became a newspaper.
They changed the whole premise.
Format.
Wow.
But it was a great cast and very sweet, and I played Neil Stryker, the office boy. And they took us, when my wife, Nancy, who was in the TV series Soap at the time, they took us, we were going to get married, so they took us to the Magic Castle in L.A., and they thought it would be cute. They gave us all sex toys.
People do that,
You know
I
what
guess.
I mean? That
yeah,
thing, and you
that
go,
joke.
oh my God, wow, that's rubber. You know, and, all those things.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
and you take them in a big box, and oh, thank you. This has been so great, guys, and yet I paid. So I took them. We took them and we put them. And this is a true story. We put them in the bottom drawer of our bedroom, truthfully, never to look at again.
Right, no one. It's just a joke.
Oh yeah, at 28, I need sex toys.
Yeah.
And so but it was a home we were renting. We went back to our place in Toronto. In the interim, we were burglarized. And the German landlady phoned us and said, "It is awful. They have taken every drawer in your bedroom and emptied it all over the bed." And I said, "Really?" Well, are the police? Yes, the police are dusting now. You sick deviant scum pig! Get out! No, it was horrible.
That's not
It was
good.
horrible.
That's not
For 25 years, most beautiful woman in the world, my wife, Nancy.
God bless you both.
Thank
God bless
you.
Now let's discuss.
Nancy with a laughing face. Have you ever...
Okay, I'm getting scared. Let's talk about your film. This is Jiminy Glick. I love this character, and I've enjoyed this character on television.
I love a lot of your characters.
Let's not get crazy. But Jiminy Glick in Lalawood, this is the movie.
Yes. Jiminy Glick in Lalawood, which opens Friday, is with Jan Hooks, John Michael Higgins, Elizabeth Perkins, brilliant cast. And Jiminy goes to the Toronto Film Festival with his wife Dixie and their two children, Matthew and Modine. And they run into this unusual man who turns out to be the director, David Lynch, played by myself, and it then becomes a David Lynch movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is fun.
Just me courting the masses.
This is Jiminy Glick, David Lynch. It's all.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
right in the wheelhouse of the American breadbasket.
Thank you.
We have a clip here, and what I think one of the before we go to the clip, one of the fun things about this movie is you get a lot of great celebrity interviews.
Steve Martin
Right.
and Kurt Russell and
Right.
Whoopi and everything. And it's great. You see them, you know, on the red carpet, and you always see that same moment where, because you don't set it up, but you see the publicist going up to, like, you know, Kiefer Sutherland going down. Marty Short is doing one of his characters. We could stop. It means nothing to our film if we stop, but you can do whatever you want.
Right,
you know?
right. And then but you still get them, which is nice. And
Yeah,
they play
Steve,
along.
Whoopi, Kevin Kline.
All right,
very funny.
we have a clip. Anything we need to know
We
for
do.
this? Yeah.
This is just Jiminy Glick meeting David Lynch.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Jiminy Glick in Lalawood. I love the eerie pause there. Well, let's come back to us, and that was awkward.
Yeah.
Let's come back here and talk
it was
to us.
awkward, but you handled it so badly.
Yeah, I wet myself, and I think you did too. What's that? I'm getting a thumbs up now. Terrific.
Hey, Pat O'Brien's back on. Get thumbs up, get it?
Let's do this.
I haven't lost a thing.
You walked that line.
For
All
someone
right.
who was that hot for about a half an hour in the 80s, it's amazing what I can do.
All right, now listen, I'm going to get back into this clip. Do you see how I committed to let's take a look at this clip? I'm going to try it again.
And what kind of editing, out of curiosity, do you do on your show?
I'm going to leave this in. I just think,
Really?
why shouldn't people see the real Late Night with Conan O'Brien? Why edit it?
I got an idea.
What?
I know why.
Why?
Because of this.
What? What the hell just happened? This I'm going to edit.
Yeah.
I'm going to the edit room myself. When you tune in tonight, because we tape a little in advance.
Yeah.
When you tune in tonight, you won't even see yourself. This is all going to be an F Troop episode.
Yeah. Well, you just have beautiful command over there at the stage. This is what you've been doing this almost a year now, right?
I've been here 40 years.
Wow.
I had you on when you were promoting I'm Just a Big Girl Now. I can't remember. I remember the name. Let's take a look at this clip, in case there is editing. called Jiminy...
Well, that's typically Tony Danza.
I love that story. Let's take a look at this clip from Jiminy Glick in Lollywood.
Excuse me, do you work for the hotel?
No. I'm David Lynch. I'm, a director. Well, who isn't here? And I bet you have a treatment. As a matter of fact, I do. I like the idea of a dark road. For I know that the darkness is like a magnet to madness. The story I'm creating is a mystery dipped and drowning in despair. It involves a small-time celebrity interviewer.
Normally, I would kill to hear the rest of it, but they're doing a retrospective on Joey Travolta on E! On the Siblings of Celebrity series. And I'm gonna bug you with myself if I miss one frame. Okie dokie.
Have you shown it to Lynch?
Yeah.
Hilarious. Jiminy Glick in Lollywood opens on Friday. Mr. Short, always a pleasure.
Conan, you
nice
are
to
a
have you.
prince.
This is the guy, Martin Short. This is the guy. We'll see how him coming up and take a break.
You look fantastic.
Do you think I look good?
For someone who's let himself go, yeah.
Really?
No, it really is. It's interesting with you because it's only up close that you see the plastic surgery scars. You don't see them on TV.
You don't see
Well,
it?
it's the filtering.
That's good. Yeah, I've had tons of work done.
No,
yeah.
no, you look good. You have that kind of Colin Farrell bad boy oversexed thing about you. It's good for...
I really don't think I do.
Oh,
but
then who am I thinking
you're
of?
thinking of someone else.
Oh,
It couldn't be me. Yeah, well, you look good, too. I mean, you take good care of yourself?
I'm doing Atkins now.
Oh, really?
Not the diet, his widow. No, you know, see, the strike is over. The strike is over, and I'm right. I'm right. And I'm back on top. I got my old, computer going.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, that was a tiny piano. You look, if I may say so, like you take good care of yourself.
I do Pilates. And I think it's very important, you have to, physicals, I do a lot of physicals.
You get a lot of physical exams,
Well,
checkups?
I don't go every day, but once a year. No, all those things preventatively. Colonoscopies. Have you ever had a colonoscopy?
I did. I had a colonoscopy, yeah.
Yeah, you started around, what are you now, Slugger?
What is that?
How old are you, baby?
I'm 44.
44?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's right when you should start, around 40, 41, too. What we do, we Hollywood types, we've done it twice now, is we have a celebrity colonoscopy party.
Really?
My honest to truth.
I love hearing what's really going on in that town, and this is the new thing?
This is what we do. First of all, colonoscopy, for everyone to understand, they take a little camera.
Yeah.
And they put it in your colon.
Yes.
And
I hope it's little. Yeah.
And well, you can bring, in Hollywood, you bring makeup and hair people. It depends on your vanity.
Yeah.
Or you do it solo.
Sure, sure.
So what we do is Tom Hanks, Steve Martin, my friend Walter Parks and I meet at Steve's house on colonoscopy eve, as we call it. Yeah, because you have to take this drink, this barium drink,
Yes.
the evening before to cleanse yourself, so to speak.
Yes.
And so what we meet at Steve's at 5 p.m. and we do all the drinks together, and then we sleep over at Steve's. And the
What? You all sleep over at the same house?
Yeah. And then the next day,
Are you in one room? How does this
bunk
work?
beds like the Stooges.
Bunk beds, yeah. That's nice.
We all sleep over, and then the next morning we go in together, have it done together, and then go to the Ivy and have lunch at noon. It's all done at the same time. So what we do is we meet at 5 o'clock at Steve's, and there's like the table set up, and we have the drinks.
Right.
You can only eat Jell-O and clear soup. You have the drinks, we go. Right. And then Tom says, "Why make that noise? We should actually drink this." And then we play poker.
Yeah.
We play poker.
You play poker
Yeah.
while this stuff is cleansing your
Yeah.
system.
Sometimes there's only one person at the table.
Yeah, yeah. You have 5 toilets set up next to each other?
Yeah.
How does it work?
Well, that's the weird thing. You'd think with Steve's money, one bathroom.
Really?
No. And
You're a
and
bad guy.
then we would, he would TiVo, Flavor of Love or something. We'd watch some episodes of that. But it's really a smart thing to do. It's a smart thing, and it's kind of fun to do it with some friends because you all have to do it anyway. And then you go in together, and you obviously the loser, of poker would go last, and
Yes.
the same doctor would do it in a private clinic, and then by noon you're feeling fine. Great.
You have fun and you get a good, sound medical exam at the same time.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
don't lose a day of socializing and swinging. Just because someone's, putting a camera crew up your colon, which is it was the name of my book, by the way. I'd love you to buy it.
Really? Camera crew up the colon.
What do you think?
That was terrific. I'd read that any day.
Thank you so much. It's on tape. Sharon Gless reads it.
You're a bad, bad man. Now, you've been in the business, and I say business.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
You've been around the block a few times.
Yeah. Have you been campaigning? You have that campaigner's voice. I can do it. That's
Yeah. I had a little bit of a cold. I'm losing
Wow.
my voice a little bit.
Yeah.
Sexy? You like it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've met all the celebrities. Are you ever intimidated by a celebrity? I would think at this point you've met everybody. Is there anyone you've ever met who you thought like, oh my God, that person's an icon?
Well, I've met a lot of people that scared me. I mean, now you do get used to it.
Right.
But usually it's an awkward situation. You say the wrong thing or something. One time I was. This is like when I was doing SCTV, so this is like '82 or something. So I was on television a little bit, but I wasn't, that known. But it was enough that occasionally some people might recognize you. And I got on a plane with my friend Dick Blasucci. We were flying across the country from LA to New York, and it was first class, and it was like, big first class, and the seats were far ahead. And suddenly I see Lucille Ball, and I guess her manager comes on. And I'm thinking, wow, and that's
Lucille Ball.
Yeah, and that was in person a vivid red.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they don't make red like that anymore. I mean, it was like, so I thought, wow, that's kind of. And she sits down and she sits there, and I'm kind of thinking, here's Lucille Ball. So then about, I don't know, 20 minutes into the flight, she suddenly gets up. She's I'm behind her. She gets up and turns around and says, "Excuse me," and I'm thinking, oh my God, she's Lucille Ball's recognizing.
This is great.
She goes, "Excuse me, you kicked the back of my seat about 3 times. Would you stop doing that? Thanks."
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I don't get it.
Right.
I haven't, I'd have to be like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's just insane. So then I say, well, she's...
Right.
So then about 15 minutes later, she gets up. "Look! I asked you nice before, I'm gonna ask you again. Stop kicking the back of my seat, or I'll cry." So I now...
That's crazy, and you've done nothing.
I've done nothing. So, I don't know what was going on. And then, so about 15 minutes later after that, the stewardess comes up and says, "Excuse me, I've been asked by someone on the plane if you two would keep it down a little bit." And then the stewardess kind of goes... So I, trying to make my point, say, I know where that's coming from. It's coming from the couple in front, and they have been obnoxious since the start of this flight. At which point, Lucy gets up again and says, "Look! You kicked the back of my GD chair 15..." And I was scared.
Yeah.
This is not the Lucy I knew.
Right.
And so I just...
You don't love this Lucy.
I am scared of this, Lucy. Lucy, you scare me.
Yeah.
So I kind of went like this, and Dick Blasucci maintained I did Jackie Rogers. I said, "I think you're a sick lady. I think you're out of control, lady," or something like that.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and went, "Barry!" And now the guy with her came up and said, "What are you pointing at, little boy?" And he grabs at my finger, and I pull it away, and he grabs at my finger, I pull it away again. So then now they turn around. Now I'm scared.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there.
Now you're scared.
And,
yeah.
well.
I'd have
now
jumped off the plane like 10 minutes ago.
Well, now the story gets really weak because the stewardess came up and suggested it was a packed first class that we move into business.
Right.
And she said, and if you move to calm things down, we'll give you a free bottle of wine, and which didn't make sense because liquor was free in first class. It wasn't that, God forbid there was a free ticket or something. So that was the story. Then we didn't say anything. She got off the plane, and then when we went to New York, we had dinner with John Candy and Bill Murray. And John was so mad upon hearing the story, he wanted to say, let's go and find her. We'll go to a hotel and find her. I said, we're not
find
gonna
her and do what?
Yeah, exactly. We'll let her know what we think. So,
You hold her and I'll hold her.
yeah.
That's not going to go
So,
over well.
yeah, so I just said, no, the worst I would do is find out where she was staying and just phone and hang up a lot. No, it was a time. I think that,
That's great.
now,
That's crazy.
however, that was 1982. Since then, Dick has acknowledged that we were loud and she was right. I don't know. He's changed his story.
You were kicking her chair?
No, I wasn't kicking her chair, but he said, oh, you know what? When you think of it, you're pretty obnoxious. I bet she had a point.
That changes everything.
No, not really. I just wanted to soften the story because Lucy's gone. I love Lucy.
You're right. We don't want to.
She's the greatest comedic icon in the world. She had an off day.
Yes, and you had it coming. You're a bad guy.
See?
The Spiderwick Chronicles
Yes,
out now?
this is it opens tomorrow. It is a brilliant movie. It's fantastic. And I am the voice of Thimbletack, the odd little gnome. You know, they film you as you're doing the voice. The rest is live action. And I am the one who controls this book. And at times I become evil. Kind of like, you know, Tom Cruise when he forgets Prozac or something like that. And, but it's a phenomenal movie. It's really quite amazing. It's kind of like E.T. meets Harry Connick. No, not Harry Connick. No. Harry Potter.
Harry, yeah.
Not Harry Connick.
I think E.T. should meet Harry Connick. They might get along. What are you talking
what a
about?
bad movie that would be.
I hope
E.T. meets Harry Connick.
I hope that shows up as a quote around there. It's E.T. meets Harry Connick. Go see it. I would love to see that.
Says Larry King.
Yeah, Larry King. That's something he would say.
Yeah.
The Spiderwick Chronicles is in theaters now. Go and see it. One of the most fun people to talk to on television, Martin Short.
Well, thank you so much.
Ray Allen coming up and be right back. So nice to see you. You look fantastic.
You look fantastic.
Do I really look good? I know you're very honest. Just be honest.
I would say, obviously, you've had cosmetic surgery, and I would say, and I mean this as a friend.
Yeah.
I'd say 20% more, and I'd stop. No, you're
What areas would you focus on?
Well, you know, you've done the eyes, which is great. But the last time I hear you had that kind of Susan Boyle bloat, and that's gone. It's very good. Max,
I feel so much better. He'll be here soon. Now, so much to talk about, first of all, and I'm glad I look good to you. And
you look good
me.
to them. Are you crazy?
You're crazy.
You look marvelous.
You look marvelous.
There you
Let's
go.
bring them all back.
Yeah.
You are doing a one-man show.
Yes.
You are touring constantly. And that's going to be grueling. Andy and I did a little tour this summer. It's a lot of work.
Well, I go out. I don't like an official tour. I go in, but I'll do about 5 cities at once.
Yes.
A cash run, I call it. You know, in my show, if I'd saved, I wouldn't be here. Is the name of it. And. Or a new one I'm doing based on my new workout book, Eat, Pray, Purge. It's a beautiful.
Very nice.
And, you know, I've won 3 Tonys.
Yes.
2 of them are daytime Tonys, but I still count them. And,
Do they look different?
no, they're smaller.
I see,
They're like miniature. But no, but I was just, this is like one of those things, it's you know, it's like a talk show story that's perfect because it just happened, but it's true. I was, you know, I do them all close together, you know.
All these one-man shows, you do one after the other.
And sometimes you hope that you'll be able to be close enough, you can bus it or fly. But I was in Baton Rouge, and then the next night I had to be in Fayetteville. So I literally had like a 6-hour window to get to the hotel, sleep, and then get up. So what I did was I took an Ambien, and I had it in my hand, a sleeping pill. And I was literally saying on stage to Baton Rouge, good night, everyone. You know, I just done like a joke. It's better to have loved a short than never to have loved a tall. You know, good night, everybody. And I popped the Ambien. You're marvelous. And then I went home, back to the hotel, and I get into bed, and I wash, and I'm lying there, and I'm saying, oh, this is perfect. It's overcoming me. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm going to sleep. And I go to sleep. And then I sleep, and then I wake up, and I feel refreshed and fabulous. And I go in and shower, and I get some coffee, and I drink the coffee, and I get dressed, and I pack, and I look at the clock, and it's 85 minutes later. And I sat there nervous, my heart beating. Oh, it's frightening.
Now, I hope Jiminy Glick, I know you still do Jiminy Glick, and I hope he's part of this one-man show, because he's one of my favorite characters of yours. There's Jiminy Glick.
He's a good-looking kid. No, it's a party with Marty. They all show up, these characters. Jiminy is...
Because he could be quite... he really goes after celebrities, Jiminy Glick.
Well, it's very weird, because Jiminy is like this big, goofy-looking moron with power, I always think of him. Then I can say anything and usually get away with it. The problem is that sometimes there will be people in the audience that you just don't know, especially when I was doing a Broadway run of the show a couple years ago. And one night I'd done these jokes about Paris Hilton. Speaking of her birthday, I'd said, some people are born great, other people have greatness thrust into them. That joke. And I said, she may be a Hilton, but she stoops like a Motel 6. And then you go back to your dressing room, and there's a knock on the door. Yes, Kathy Hilton would like to see you.
Oh, she was in the crowd?
She was in the audience, yeah. And that's happened about 3 times. I said about John McCain once, I was playing in Phoenix. I said, he's so old, the only time he doesn't have to pee is when he's peeing. And Cindy McCain in the audience.
No, really? She was there?
Yeah.
Very nice.
But they kind of come back and they're kind of, I know he pees a lot. They're loose with it.
They just let it go. Yeah. Kardashians, I think, were they in the crowd?
Bruce Jenner was in the
Bruce Jenner was in the crowd. What did you say?
I had said, Jiminy Glick, I said, oh my God, Kim Kardashian, there are parts of her ass that have not been downloaded on Google Maps yet. That joke. And he was not so pleased. She's so dumb, she thinks soy milk is Spanish for I am milk. All these...
I love that joke.
Andy, you are so cool, because I was just sitting here, and Andy wears a tremendous amount of makeup, and you smiled, and a hunk fell off, and you caught it and threw it into the cup. That is a seasoned pro, my friend. That's a seasoned pro, don't you think?
Yes.
Oh, you're very good. Very good.
Thank you. Because we all know I wear nothing.
No.
They hose my melon down good before the show. Let's talk about you. Back to you, because you should be the focus.
Then I want to hear about others.
No. You are from Canada.
Si, senor.
Many very funny people from Canada. I'm just curious. You have dual citizenship, I imagine. Is that right?
I have 4 passports.
4?
Yeah, because my father's born in Crossmaglen, County Armagh, so Northern Ireland. So so I got a passport through him, and then my grandfather's born in the Republic of Ireland. So I don't speak just for Canada or the United States. I speak for every man, woman, and child on Earth.
Wow. That's a huge extrapolation.
Yeah. No, I grew up in Canada, though, and I came to the United States for the work and stayed for the utter lack of health care. That's why.
You like it here? Good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would think the summers are better here. The winters in Canada are just terrible.
Oh, it's so free. It's more. Listen, the winters can be more bitter than a 45-year-old chorus boy. I'm telling you. Hey, thank you. Hey, listen, it is cold in Canada.
Really, it's cold?
Yeah, we snowboard detainees. That's how cold. It's clever. Thank you, by the way, for the help. There we go. All right. The gong. Hey, the gong is back.
Now, is this right? You grew up then in a real Irish household. I mean, I grew up in an Irish Catholic family. We're Irish Americans, but it sounds like your dad's the real McCoy.
Well, I grew up in a house filled with love. Because our cousin lived with us and she put out. No, I'm doing the routine. There you go. There, I got my boys back. No, I grew up, my father was I had a rogue. Marty, get down here. And he, only on weekends and holidays, he'd have a little tipple. And he'd, that thing. And I used to say, Dad, don't make the noise, just drink the gin. But he was always learning the secret of golf. And I was talking to this one Jewish chappie, Goldberg or Silver or Bronstein.
I can't remember. I know there was a precious metal involved in this. And he said to me, "Did you hear about the blind prostitute? You had to hand it to her." You know, he always had the jokes. That was one of his jokes. That was one of my dad's jokes.
That's a great joke.
That's a brilliant joke. It's an old joke.
Yeah, very good, though. My first guest tonight, one of my all-time favorite people. He's an Emmy and Tony award-winning actor who's appeared in numerous films and television shows, including SCTV and Saturday Night Live. Please welcome our good pal, Mr. Martin Short.
I think it is.
I always love your dramatic turn to the side. No one does it like you.
Very much. I'm so excited to be here on TBS.
Yes. I wish that didn't
This
get a
is
laugh.
TBS, right?
It's TBS, yes.
It's not English-speaking Al Jazeera.
No,
because I get
no.
those... Which one shows hillbilly hand fishing? Is
That would be us, yes.
Okay, good.
That would be us. Listen, it doesn't matter where we are. We're with you, and that's the best place to be, in my opinion.
Wow! I love that. Max, you've never looked younger. Great to see you. You look good.
Yeah. Oh, do I?
Yes. Oh, you're all you know, strong and toned with those Michelle Obama arms of yours. I saw you working out. Your ass could use a touch of Kardashian, but that's it.
I don't have much of it.
You should be shirtless in a vampire movie. Really.
You think so?
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah. Take it off. Really? Would you appear, now truthfully,
Yes.
would you appear shirtless in a movie?
CGI. I wouldn't want people to
No,
see
it
my
had to be
real.
just
I am
on
very
stage.
white. I am a kind of white that would shock even you, a Canadian. I
Right.
am a kind of. I'm a new kind of white.
Like a snow blindness white.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I don't think people want to see that for real.
Oh, I think they want to see it. I think you two have become... I watch you every night. You have become iconic. You're like the Michelle and Marcus Bachman of late night. It really...
What are you talking about?
No, it's true. Oh, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie.
Let's talk about you and then back to me and then more about you. You...
Don't you think I look good?
Yeah, I was going to say, you look amazing. And I was going to say,
him forever. It took me
incredible
forever.
shape. Incredible shape you're in.
For someone who's let himself go, absolutely, yeah.
What,
It's, you know...
what's your secret?
Red Bull and Whippets. I mean, that's what I...
That's where the energy comes from.
No, I listen, you have to stay slim, trim.
Yes.
And even, you know, when my kids were little, at Easter, I would have them hunt for Easter egg whites. You know, it was
Okay, that's
always...
ridiculous.
What, too much?
That's too much. I don't believe it. I think that's some kind of rascally joke.
No, I'm doing Atkins.
Are you really?
Not the diet his widow. I'm, you know, because I feel you have to.
You're a bad man.
Oh, I think I'm sweet.
Now, I have to ask you about this.
Ask
because
me anything
It
you
was
want,
actually in the
Conan.
tabloids.
It's Conan, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you son of a... you
Yeah,
and...
I shouldn't put that here.
Well,
right?
you can do whatever you like.
but that's-
You're Martin Short.
That's the way it works. Here in old Russia.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What was that?
It's stuff like that. And it's that kind of instinct that's kept me out of the big money. On my gravestone, there'll be one word.
Yes.
Almost.
Oh, no. No, you're wrong.
Really?
Yes.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Yes. Now, you've got to tell me about you and Steve Martin. You vacationed together. You and Steve Martin are good pals. And,
Yeah.
I understand you went to the Caribbean, the island of St. Bart's.
That's true. And he sometimes stays there and will invite me down. And this is a True story. So there's no pressure for it to be funny because it's actually a completely true story. So down there, you know, in St. Bart's, you see a lot of pictures of, you know, people on the beach.
Yeah, it's like where all the celebrities go.
All the celebrities go. And because the paparazzi literally hide in the bushes, and if you're on the beach and you're strolling along, you're saying, "Oh, isn't that a lovely sandcastle there?" And then they get that picture, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't know he was with child, you know, and so they, especially when you're picking, you know, they look for the worst one.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so he had this idea. He was, like, he'd been there for a week, and he'd been followed around, and he'd go shopping with his wife, and they'd take pictures, and he'd go to the beach, and he was driving him crazy, so he knew I was coming, so he thought, oh, it's gonna be worse, because whenever you get more than one celebrity, or a celebrity and a personality, whatever that combination is, you get them together.
I won't hear it.
All right, and then, so he thought, I know what I'll do, because he's a big tweeter. He has 2.2 million followers. So what he thought he'd do, he said, okay, I've got the idea. So what we'll do is we'll go to a private beach, and then we'll take a picture of the two of us, and a goofy picture, and then I'll tweet it, and then it will usurp the market.
Right.
And now the paparazzi won't have any market, and then they'll leave us alone. They
All
won't
the
take our
photos of you
picture.
guys won't be worth anything because it's already out there.
So he had this idea. So he went to a store. We've got props. We've got a bucket. We got a little, you know, a shovel.
Shovel.
I didn't know what I was going for.
No, I didn't know either. But your space work was so good. I knew.
Yeah. It is
Except
like
for
having
this part.
Marceau back.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and we got an inflatable alligator. And the picture was, well, I put my hair up as Ed Grimley, and I got the pants high, and the idea that he'd have his arm around me and say, even though I'm in St. Bart's, I still have time to take care of the village idiot. And he tweeted that picture, and let's just show that picture.
We have it right. We actually have. Oh,
No, that's not it.
there.
Okay, that's...
Yes. That is the picture. That was tweeted out.
Yeah.
Now,
So
everything
okay,
should...
so everything's fine.
Everything's
so
fine.
then he said, you see, now we'll be left alone, and you won't see any stupid pictures of yourself in magazines. So then about a week ago, I'm going to Chicago. I was doing a benefit at Notre Dame University, my son goes, and I'm in the back of a limo, and I pick out Star magazine, and, oh, I'm sorry, when we took this picture on this beach, there was this homeless guy at the end, and I thought, gee, he couldn't be a paparazzi, could he? Right. And I thought, nah, there's no way. And so anyway, I'm on my way to Notre Dame, and I see this picture.
Yeah.
This is what I saw in the magazine.
This is on, and this is what they seem to have cropped out that you're with anybody.
So it didn't quite work.
No.
You look
At
at this.
61 years of age. Can you imagine how my kids feel?
We got to take a break. More with Martin Short in just a second. Stick around. Everybody, we are back. Now, Mr. Short, I have to ask you, I'm curious, because we've mentioned it the last two nights on the show, the Super Bowl, big cultural event, big thing here in this country. Did you watch
Don't tell me I TiVo'd, don't want to know.
Do you watch the Super Bowl? Did you?
I did watch the Super Bowl, and you know, it's one of the, that was one of the great games ever.
Yes.
You know, and I thought this is just I don't know. Madonna was fabulous, right? She was, but I just thought it was hilarious. This is my favorite moment of the Super Bowl. She's, you know, she comes out as Queen Cleopatra, and it's going, and then she goes, Vogue, Vogue, and she's dancing, and everybody move to the motion, Vogue, Vogue. Then she goes down, Vogue, Vogue, and then she gets up like this. Oh, okay then. Vogue, Vogue. Look, I know those transitions.
Yes, yes.
That was like Rose Kennedy the last 2 years of her life.
When she would dance,
Truth
yes.
is that painful.
Yes, is it? Now, Oscars are coming up, and you are the consummate showbiz dude. And,
Wow. I love when you use language. I always do.
I had no idea.
Those hooked on phonics tapes have really paid off, haven't they?
I had no idea where I was going. But you're such a showbiz.
You still don't.
No, I really don't. But going to the Oscars, is that something that you like to do?
Well, I was bitter at first because I thought, okay, no nomination. And then it dawned on me, I guess you have to have made a movie. So that... I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of the films. I thought Iron Maiden was about a vibrator. I don't know. I thought Midnight in Paris was a sex tape with a Hilton girl. Hey, thank you. I have won many awards, of course. I hate to talk about me all the time, but...
You have. You must have won countless awards.
Well, I've won a Tony Award, many Emmys, 2 daytime Oscars, and... and 6 NAACP Image Awards that I stole from a party from Morgan Freeman's house.
How'd you get him out the door?
Well, I distracted you.
Now, I know we brought up Steve Martin earlier, but you're surrounded by celebrities. You have a lot of close celebrity pals. I'm talking big A-listers now.
Who like Clark Gable?
Yes. I see you out on the town with Clark Gable, Lana Turner.
Oh, Lana's wonderful. If she would not go out with that Johnny Stompanato.
Yeah.
No, listen. Good reference. I'll be touring the college campuses with that stuff. No, I had a funny experience on New Year's Eve day. I actually ran into Frank Smiley, one of your producers, and but Tom Hanks. I saw Tom in the local pharmacy in the Palisades. We were very good friends, and I went up behind him. He was like kind of looking at pens. He always buys pens, and I went up behind him and just breathed on his neck. And he went, ah! And they realized it was me. And then with the two of us, got in my car and we went to Gelson's because I decided to make a French punch for Christmas Eve.
So on the spur of the moment, you and Tom Hanks together go to a supermarket.
Yeah, and when we were shopping through the supermarket, he kept saying, "You see, this would be like if we had an apartment. I'd be pushing the cart and you'd be loading." But anyway, I was, this is just, again, true. It was very crowded at Gelson's, and I couldn't get a parking spot, and Tom's talking, and I see one guy pulling out, so I thought, oh, I'll get in there, and I pull up, and I smash into another car that's rounding. And it's amazing, I'm going like 2 miles an hour, major damage to my motor, and I get out, and he gets out, and he sees me, and he goes, "Oh, well, I guess I don't need to see your ID." And then Tom walked out, and he was stunned. And by the time I got my insurance out, I heard the guy saying, "You don't have to read the whole script, but just listen to the music."
I know that's true.
Yeah.
I just desperately want to show this clip. Do we have time for this clip? Because this is from a special that you did, Martin Short.
I, Martin Short, Goes Home.
I, Martin Short Goes Home, and I got to watch it last night. It is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
It's really funny, and this is, I think, a clip. I don't know which one this is, but I believe this is an operatic version of your birth.
Yes, this is the celebration of my birth.
Let's take a look.
That, of course, is, with me in that scene is the great and brilliant Andrea Martin.
Yes. You know what? There's no one funnier. Thank you so much for taking the time. You're a great man.
Thanks, man.
Martin Short. We'll be right back. John Bernthal from The Walking Dead. Stick around.
Hey everybody, Jimmy Porter for Team Coco. I'm outside of Martin Short's dressing room. It's pre-show. They're doing rehearsal right now. I'm gonna go in, talk to Martin, see what his segment's gonna be all about. Let's go on in.
And dear Lord, smite Conan so all appear stronger and more comedic.
Excuse me, Mr. Short. Didn't mean to get you in the middle of that.
Hi, how are you?
Now, is that something you do before? Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I work on the program, yeah.
Oh my God in heaven. Wow, that's not fresh breath.
Oh, is that true? I just took a mint.
No, do you know what the secret is with you, Jimmy?
What's that?
Take 2 next time.
Here's the thing, Martin, I want to talk to you about it. Let's get as tight as we can. We got a one shot here. We're on TBS, so a lot of the guests come in, they phone this thing in. They think, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna make the commitment, but they don't give 100%.
Yeah.
Now listen, you always do a terrific job whenever you're on the program.
Oh, thanks. What's your name?
Again, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yes.
Let's put it this way. I'm really here to promote my appearance on Letterman.
Okay, well that seems odd. It seems odd that you would come on this program
to
promote
is?
an appearance on another program. It very much does. It's very,
Well, I
very
don't
odd.
think you're going to get the suit pressed just for this show.
If I may, and I saw some clips on YouTube. Maybe
I wish you wouldn't touch my arm as much as you want to.
You were the one that said, let's get close.
Yeah,
so
but I
took that as
think
an opening.
it's like America. America can invade a country, but that country can't invade America. See, I'm American.
that's
I can
tight.
do that.
That's tight.
See, I can do that.
That's too tight.
I can do that.
That's too tight,
But
Mark.
you can't go any closer
I
than
can't.
this.
No, I gotta keep it
no,
here.
Because
No,
you're.
what if I come in like this now?
No,
Sit
too
back,
close.
Take it back.
Too
I
close,
apologize.
yeah. Pardo.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live. Let's hear you do that.
You want to hear me do it?
Yeah.
It's Saturday Night Live.
Well, you see, Don can't, do the show forever. He's already 114 or something.
Do you think they're looking for somebody?
I think they want someone with the medication all balanced and stuff.
yeah, I see.
But I think you could certainly recommend someone that they might then take off that list because they would have a long list initially and they'd want to weed it down.
So you think they would come to me to just to make that list shorter? Hey, who are your thoughts? And I go, I think you should go. I'm going to throw out a different
Done.
name.
Done.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Not going to hire him.
Bye.
Your instinct is the kind that when you hear it, you listen to it, and you reverse it.
All right, listen. I want you to go out there.
Thank you.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
It's your day.
Conan.
Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien.
Conan.
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 Conan. Where did you think you were?
The George show.
No, gone. It's gone.
Lopez.
It's gone. It's gone. Long gone. Long gone. Conan.
Does Howie Mandel still do talk? I was on that show in the 80s, and it's exactly the same. You get there, your heart is pounding, there's the same smell of competition and hatred toward each other. I mean, it's the strength that keeps that show together, I think.
You also had an amazing week because your musical guest was Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Yes. Yes.
That's a sweet.
It is.
That's a sweet gig for a week.
It really is, and it was so bizarre because, you see the guy all week, and you can never get over sometimes how famous someone is. And at one point we were rehearsing, and he's a real musician. He wants to just sing all the time. And even at 1 o'clock at the end of that show, he did 4 more Beatles songs. So the audience went crazy. But we were in rehearsal, and at one point they were calling for dinner, and he started, Donna, 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 I think it's your birthday, da, da, da. And then he says, Marty, sing with me. And suddenly I'm singing with Paul McCartney, and the mic's right here. Fortunately, I didn't know any of the lyrics of the song, but had I known.
It's the easiest one.
I know.
They say birthday over and over and over
I know,
again.
but still I was floundering. It wasn't like if Frank Sinatra Jr. had said, sing, weather-wise, it's such a cuckoo day. I could do that.
Right.
But no. There are times when you meet famous, like, you've met presidents.
Yes. I've met presidents and kings and jugglers.
How many presidents have you met?
Let's see. That's a good question. I've met several presidents, I believe.
Well, I guess they'll be doing some edit at this point to the show, will it?
What are you talking about?
Just give us a name.
President Clinton, President Obama.
I met George W. Bush at the White House, and up close I realized that he looked like a beautifully coiffed simian. His eyes very close together like that.
Looked like a ship.
He said, welcome to my house. He was very sweet. But then, and remember, my arm was around Laura, and I didn't know how, she was wearing, there was like revealed flesh, and I didn't know how close to put my hand, so I kept it above her shoulder. I didn't want to start, copping a feel with the First Lady.
It's very classy of you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that was, so is that the biggest star you've met then? I mean, the big stars you've met, Paul McCartney and me, there's a few where you get...
Oh, no, you.
You get to a certain level where you break through.
You look more Irish, by the way, every time I see you. You look like the film negative of Django Unchained. That is the palest face I've ever... Is there any blood in you?
I get more Irish every time you see me?
It's unbelievable. The last little bit of blood has clearly been sucked from your system years ago. I am Irish.
Yes, the thing is, you are as Irish as I, yet I somehow look more and more ridiculous to you.
You're misinterpreting me. But my father was actually born and raised in Crossmaglen, County Armagh. I grew up with a rogue. Marty, get down here. You know, that thing.
He would yell at you, Marty, come down here.
Marty, what if I was late for church?
Right.
Defy thee the Lord. Okay, coming. Always mass every week.
You know, I made this observation a long time ago. People think that Irish people sort of talk like the Lucky Charms elf, like, oh, you better not. But in real life, you can't understand what they're saying.
No,
it's a little bit, oh, you gotta go up there.
And you wouldn't go there. What are they talking about?
My first guest is an Emmy and Tony award-winning actor. You can see him later this year in the new Fox series Mulaney. Please welcome the one, we hope the only, Martin Short.
It is so great.
What are you doing?
You know, I forget sometimes.
I see it happen. You come out and that wave of love hits you and you just become drunk on it.
I do. I become like an old Rob Ford type drunk. Hey, you look good.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, have you done something to your hair?
I don't think I
And
have.
if not, why not? No, I kid you. No, you do look good. You look very healthy.
Thank
Because
you.
you have that Irish skin.
Yes.
And I have that Irish skin. And it's, but you're paler. You're paler than maybe anyone who has a heartbeat. And so usually, you know, but you look, you're timeless. You look like, you are so pale. You look like a coloring book that has not yet been colored. He once got a sunburn from his Kindle reader. That's how There you go. There you go. That's a long drive from the Palisades. I was writing and writing. No, even Donald Sterling would say, get some color. You know.
Well, you brought it up. I got to ask you, what do you think of this whole Donald Sterling thing?
Well, first of all, he's a good-looking kid. And
I said on Twitter, he looks like Mike Wallace ate Mike Wallace.
no, the glasses on his head. No, it's frightening. He's the only one who feels that 12 Years a Slave is the feel-good movie of the year. You know? He watches it backwards so it can have a happy ending. He keeps looking at the screen saying, they're getting away! They're getting away! Now, he's a dreadful, dreadful, dreadful fella.
Yes, he sure is.
I don't know why you hang with him. I don't get it.
I don't know. He's my pal. What are you going to do? Yeah. Rob Ford. You mentioned Rob Ford. You are from Toronto.
Yeah.
This is your mayor. Now, he has announced he's going into...
Never been prouder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just announced he's going into rehab. What's your...
For an estimate.
For an estimate.
No, he is ridiculous. He is, and he doesn't care about Toronto. He just cares about himself, or he would have resigned a long time ago. You know, there are those who would say they'd like to see him run for prime minister, just to see him run. But no, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Rob Ford.
I can imagine. He's not good for... I don't think he's...
You know, he walks into a casino buffet. The cook sees him and screams, "I need backup!"
Well, okay, you and I, let's tell them. They don't think they know. You and I don't have any celebrity friends, except you.
Wait a second, Lil Twist? Are you two fighting again?
Lil Twist and I aren't friends. We're acquaintances.
So sorry for not understanding the distinction in Conan speak.
He and Little Twist just play squash together.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, yeah, but still, that's a friendship.
Yeah, I guess.
Because there's always a shower that follows.
What the hell was that?
Well, I'm just saying, he's your buddy.
Yeah, he's my chum.
Yeah.
But you and I are good pals, aren't we, Marty?
Conan. Yes. No, of course, we are great friends. In fact, I was at your Christmas party, very hip Christmas party.
It was a nice Christmas party.
It was fantastic. It's unbelievable how big your house is. He is so rich, Conan. It's just, no. The Nevada cattle guy, you know, who was ripping off the government, his cattle would have felt, finally we have some room in your backyard. You have an endless amount of...
I have a nice yard.
And you walk through it, and everyone who's been to Conan's house always feels the same thing. How many portraits can a man sit for?
I love them. I love portraits of myself in my home.
This is true. I went there and I did a joke that you took all the wrong way. And all I said was, because it is a shockingly beautiful home, and I kept saying, it's astounding how big this house is given the talent. And then but I wasn't allowed to finish my thought.
He did say that. He came in and said that.
And I said, no, but I didn't mean it that way. And then you said, well, how else do you mean it?
Yeah.
And I realized there was no other way.
Painted yourself into a corner.
No other way.
I have repeated that to everybody I run into.
And then you came to I had an Oscar party.
Yes.
And you were lovely, you and the beautiful Liza, who phones every night around 3 a.m. because I know the slur. And she...
You're saying my wife calls you drunk at 3 a.m.?
Yeah. Anyway, and then I was going to just watch it, you know, with a bunch of people. Hi, Marty.
I'm a prisoner in a golden cage.
Anyway, and then we went to the Vanity Fair party. You talked me into it. I went upstairs.
You weren't going to go, and I said, we got to go to this thing, and I can't go alone. They don't want to see me. They want to see you.
No.
No.
No. But they get very excited when you walk in. They do. Don't you think?
No.
No. Listen, you talked to everyone there. I had this fantastic conversation with Steven Tyler for 5-10 minutes. And then I didn't have my lenses, and I realized I was talking to an old janitor's broom, and I felt so embarrassed.
I was wondering why were you with that broom?
I know. Well, now you know.
But oddly enough, he got an autograph.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
from the broom.
And a splinter.
We must take a break. Much more with Martin
come
Short.
on,
Just said
you're
we
crazy.
have to. We're back. I'm sitting here with Mr. Martin Short.
Yeah.
True story. You recently changed your phone number.
I did.
You did. You changed your phone number because I went to call you and I could not get through. And you changed your phone number, and I took it personally at first.
Well, others had the new number, but that's not the. But no, I mean, I don't understand the telemarketer thing, and it seems like so ridiculously should be outlawed. So, in 6 months, I had to change it twice, and I just changed it again. And about 3 weeks ago, I got a call, and it's like telemarketer. So I hang up. And then oh, I can do sound effects too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really old phone. Yeah.
So I said, suck my ass, you prick! And I hang the phone up. And then, blow my relative's ass, shit! You know.
You're a good swearer.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And the third one is, you know, prick or prick. Didn't it? Because I was doing some thinking.
Yeah.
And then it rings again.
Rings again, yeah.
So I say to my daughter, who's, you know, 7. No, she's not. No. I say to my daughter, Catherine, I say, okay, I'm gonna have a heart attack. You get that. And she goes to the phone, and she says, oh, I'm sorry, have you been phoning for the last 3 times here? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get my dad. Dad, it's Steven Spielberg.
Was he okay with it? Was he?
He's used to it, you know.
Now, this leads me to my next question. You have one of the great raconteurs in show business. You have
What does that mean exactly?
I'll explain later. It's an English word.
It means a handball game.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm going to compliment you and say you tell some of the best stories I've ever heard. You've known everybody, so many great stories, and I don't know if it's true, that you might be writing an autobiography.
I am writing an autobiography. It will be out by Harper's. It will be out at Thanksgiving, called I Must Say, My Life as a Humble Comedy Legend.
I would say, and here's what, that is a book, I will be first in line to get that book because you have such great stories. You've met everybody, and you have a steel trap mind. You remember everything.
I do. I do have that weird kind of Rain Man. You know, Mary Lou Henner has that.
About dates.
Yeah.
You remember any date?
I can remember all dates. Although I was telling someone this the other day that I said I have this strange thing, you know, where I can remember dates. I know exactly what I was doing the 3rd month into my 27th year. I'm just like Mary Lou. What's her name? I can remember Henner. Yes, we met May of 1994. I know that's me doing Rain Man.
You remember, that's right, at an NBC Upfront. And you have great stories about other people. I don't know if you're going to get in trouble with any of these stories. Are you going to alienate anybody?
I don't know. I mean, first of all, I'll keep changing my number, so that won't be a problem. But I mean, I have done, you know, I was just writing, because I'm writing it as, you know, right now. And I was just, the other day, writing the story, reminding myself about Nick Nolte, who I made a film with in 1988. And he's one of the great spirits, so sweet, and such a brilliant actor. And we had never met, but we had been cast together in this Disney film, Three Fugitives. Mm-hmm. And, thanks. And
we had to edit out the standing ovation for time. That's why you're not seeing it now.
He's got a flight. And so anyway, in 98, and so we had to go to this dinner party at the home of Lauren Schuller Donner, the executive producer, and her husband Dick Donner, director. And it was just Nick and his wife, my wife Nancy and I, and Lauren and Dick and Francis Weber, the director, and Jeffrey Katzenberg, the head of Disney, and his wife.
Powerful people.
Powerful people, and an intimidating kind of night, because you're nervous. I'm nervous to meet Nick. I'm nervous because of Jeff Katzenberg and all these people. And you're going there saying, boy, you know, I might have a cocktail when I get there. But then I didn't want to make a spectacle of myself, so the kind of guy comes up and he says, can I get you a drink, Mr. Short? And I said, I'll have a Perrier. And I hear behind me Nick say, I'll have a triple vodka and 7, please. And it turned out that he was terrified, too, of that kind of night. Mm-hmm. He was actually later said, I was nervous to meet you because you're a funny guy. So he had 75 triple vodkas and
75 triple vodka, uh-huh.
And at one point we go to dinner, he gets very quiet, and then he just turns to Jeff Katzenberg and says, I like to salt my food. You ever salt your food? I put salt in my food, yeah. And then he goes quiet for about 20 minutes, and people know the conversation is going. Then at one point he just stands up and says, do you ever find that you walk into a room and then you see someone standing there and you, it. I just looked over. I looked over to Jeffrey Katzenberg. There was just perspiration all over his forehead. $50 million. Okay. But Nick was so sensational. He was so helpful. He's one of the greatest guys in the world.
When is this book coming out, seriously?
It's coming out on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I must have that book. I must say, I must have that book. I want to also mention you can see Marty live May 16th at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
May 17th at the St. George Theater in Staten Island.
All new material that night.
New material. And May 18th at the Maryland Hall for the Creative Arts in Annapolis, Maryland.
Walking through it that night because I'm tired.
You're going to phone that one in.
Phone that one in.
Just phone it in. There's no one funnier than Martin Short. I'll stand by that. We'll be right back. Jessica Paré from Mad Men. My first guest tonight is an Emmy and Tony Award-winning actor who can be seen in the new Fox series Mulaney, which premieres on Sunday. He also just wrote a memoir I Must Say, My Life as a Humble Comedy Legend, which comes out next month. Please welcome Martin Short, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible!
What do you mean?
The way you light up a room, it's amazing.
Oh, well, let's get on you. You look very, very... You know, I know men don't say this to each other, but you look stunning.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know, with your yellow skin and your red hair, you look like a you look like a #2 pencil.
You've been working with Larry King again, haven't you?
No. But you really are. I mean, you're pale.
Yeah, I am very pale. And this is coming from a Canadian. I'm pale.
No, but you're paler than any human being that has breath going in and out of them. You look like God tried to correct a mistake with a whiteout. How long were you on the embalming table before you jumped out?
That's just terrible. You know, I have feelings. I'm a human being. Now, so much to talk about. You're travel in big show business circles. I do not, as you know.
Oh, I know. I mean, I know, they know.
Yes.
You're thinking it.
Yeah.
You don't say it.
I don't get out a lot, but the George Clooney wedding, were you invited?
I wasn't invited, but I attended. And, oh, it was...
You just showed up?
I showed up, and it was spectacular. You know, I mean, it's $13 million wedding. Cash bar, interesting enough, but 13... He rented out Italy, and the reception was just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It really was. Although he sat at a singles table. I didn't understand it. It was very beautiful. They had a little bride and groom on top of the prenup. I mean, every detail was... Bono was there.
Bono was there?
Yeah.
That's right, I heard about that, yeah.
No one wanted him there, but Apple insisted. No, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous wedding.
A gorgeous affair.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about you because it is all about you. You've written a book. I've read most of this book.
Andy read it to you, or you read it?
Andy read it.
There you go.
And I don't read so good.
Lips are flapping.
Andy's in the top bunk, I'm in the bottom bunk. That's how I go to sleep. I think that's how people picture you and I going to sleep at night, in bunk beds. I must say...
I'd love to see that, yeah.
I must say, My Life as a Humble Comedy Legend. Did it take you a while to come up with the title? Was this the first choice?
Do you know, interesting enough, it was the very first thought, and then I thought, that's too easy. And I went around a lot of different titles. The Bible was taken. I thought that was... Stroke Me Lady Famed seemed too aggressive.
I like that. Stroke Me Lady Fame.
Stroke Me Lady
That's
Fame.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You got it in there now, get it out, seemed too racy.
I think these are terrific
Sunday
titles.
in the Park with George Michael, again, didn't
No, I don't think so.
That's a history lesson.
Don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
Yes. Right up there with Sonny Von Bulow Unplugged. You know, it doesn't matter if anyone gets it. Yeah.
People will on the internet. That's the important thing.
No, they won't.
So you have great stories in here. You talk about some very personal stuff. You talk about a brush you had with death when you were a child.
Well, I thought it was. I was 13, and I was in the shower at 13, and I felt what?
I just love that face. I was in the shower.
And I was scrubbing away. And no, and I felt at the base of my, my, what do you say on TV? My ding-dong. The base of my ding-dong. My willy.
It says that. You could say genitalia.
You can say
can't
it?
really, no. Ding-dong's better.
Ding-dong's better. My wiener. And at the base of it was a little lump.
A lump.
And I thought, oh, this is horrible. I'm gonna die. So I didn't know what to do. So I didn't want to tell anyone. I'm 13, so I went to the medicine cabinet, and in the cabinet was a bottle of Dettol. Now, Dettol.
D-E-T-O-L.
D-E-T-O-L. And I later realized that Dettol is used for cleaning like school floors. And they'll put like a capsule, you know, for a whole bucket. I just poured it on like this, thinking that it would do it. Within 2 days, there was a rash, just like this, a red rash, and I was like now walking like this, and I thought I was gonna die, and you know, I can't work today, coach, you know, and so I went to my father, finally. I didn't go to my mother, and I said, I'm gonna die. And he went, ooh. And he was shocked what he's, you know, I mean.
He took a look at it.
Yeah, there's a Canadian expression that says, like, if he had been a seamstress, he would have spit the pins out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just shocking.
Right.
It looked like an aerial view of Versailles. You know, it's all red and crusty and frightened. So he went, oh. So we went to the doctor. And the doctor, oh my God, that's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. And the rash doesn't look too good either.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm just saying, this is what the doctor said. So he gave me a cream, or it could have been a salve or something. And then I said to him, now wait a second, do I continue using the full-strength Dettol? And but I could have done, you know, permanent damage. Luckily, as it turned out, it made it grow.
The legends are true.
The legends are true.
We're going to take a break. Much more with Martin Short in just a second. Stick around. We can't talk about that. We're on a talk show.
Come on.
All right, back with the great Martin Short. You have so many great show business stories in here, and I was so many terrific anecdotes. I was drawn to one, Johnny Carson. That's who I grew up watching, the great Johnny Carson, Tonight Show host. And you have this great story about playing poker with Johnny Carson, which was, I guess, it's a famous poker game that I've heard about. But you were invited to be in that.
Yeah, and I hadn't met Johnny Carson at that point. It was like a really, really, really wealthy poker game. You know, everyone was in a billionaire kind of poker game. You know, it was Carl Reiner and Neil Simon and Chevy Chase and Steve Martin and Johnny Carson, Dan Melnick, famous agent, and I'm probably leaving out another. Oh, and well, anyway. And so they were all, you know, and I said to Steve, well, I can't. Steve said, why don't you come? There's someone who wasn't showing up. And I said, oh, Barry Diller. That's another billionaire. And I said, well, I can't. You know, this is out of my league, Steve. I can't. He said, no. The most that anyone has ever lost is $600. And you could win $600. Who's to say?
So there's sort of like a nice, that's the most.
So I go there and I'm very nervous, and it's every idol I've ever had. How are you doing? Johnny Carson, my God, is there. And I sit down and we start playing. And so I keep saying, okay, yeah, I could win 600, that's right. Within about 5 minutes, I'm down $1,800. and I kept thinking, well, this is a disaster. What am I gonna do? And so I kept folding. I'd get 4 aces fold, because I thought if I just lost the ante, I would be down, you know, 1,200, I could survive it. Anyway, there was a dinner in the middle of it, and I was very nervous, and I'm sitting beside Johnny Carson and Steve Martin, and Steve said something funny, and I went like this. And my mouth was filled with mashed potatoes. And I had the sensation that mashed potatoes had flown out of my mouth and landed somewhere, but I didn't know where. And I'm suddenly looking around, and I see, and it's on Johnny's hand right there.
The biggest guy in show business.
Biggest guy in show business has my mashed potatoes in his hand. Then I looked over to say something, and then I looked back, and it was gone, so I just assumed he ate it. I mean, just because you're a legend in show business doesn't mean you get hungry. You still get hungry.
Yeah. Carson had a lizard tongue that went.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
He loved taters.
It wasn't. See, I didn't know then that he had people pre-chew his food. Had I known, I would have relaxed with it. He was a pre-chewer. It's a term.
Yeah. Now you've been given a great honor in your home nation of Canada. They've made a stamp. They've made a stamp with your face on it, not just once, but several times.
Why do you say that with disgust?
I'm horrified. No, I'm not. I'm happy for you. I think that it's hard for me to imagine. Your face is on a stamp. That usually happens when someone has passed on in this country.
I also have a $3 coin in Canada, the Marty.
The Marty.
Well, that's what I call it. It's a $3 coin. Yeah.
You're like the king of Canada.
I really am, in a way.
I think we have let's see the stamp. There's the stamp. I've got to have that stamp.
I'll give you one. I have one here.
I would have the stamp.
Here, they give it a Catherine O'Hara. They gave one to Jim Carrey,
Right.
Mike Myers, and to a brilliant Canadian comedian named Olivier Guillemot.
Ah.
Yeah.
Took the energy down.
I can't not mention everybody.
Yeah, you got to mention them all. That's Canadian as well.
Yeah.
Mulaney, I have a, the show is premiering on, is it Sunday?
Sunday nights,
Yes.
Fox Network.
Oh.
Not your network, Fox Network. 9:30 after Family Guy. It's hilarious, and John Mulaney, hilarious.
And we have
Elliot Gould, Nassim Pedrad.
We have a clip here, and just as a quick setup, Mulaney is a young fellow trying to get his start in comedy. He's working for you, and you are an established star.
Yes, I am a legendary star from the 80s and 90s and millennium, but now I have a hit game show, daytime, called Celebrity. You guessed it. And in the first episode, he applies as my writer and comes to meet me to see if he can get hired. And, you know, it's a stretch for me. I'm playing someone filled with himself.
And congratulations on your stamp and your coin.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And then, by the way, I want to hear about you.
Let's take this clip from Mulaney.
Johnny, do people call you Johnny? Because they shouldn't. John, I'm going to make a speech, and I want you to listen to me. I am 45 years old. And I have an Emmy Award. And when you put it against this mirror, it looks like I have 2 Emmy Awards. 2 Emmys and a daytime Tony. Now, John, I can show you how to get to where I am. That is, if you're ready to learn.
Honestly, Mr. Cannon, I have been very anxious lately that I'm almost 30 and I've never had a real job in comedy. And if you give me the chance to work for you, sir, I promise I can do an excellent job.
That sincerity will take you right to the middle.
This part is built for you. Mulaney premieres Sunday at 9:30 on Fox, not TBS.
No, Fox.
Fox. And I must say, my life as a humble comedy legend is available November 4th. I love this book. When this book comes out, get this book.
Thank you.
Martin Short. We'll be right back. Camilla Luddington from Grey's Anatomy. Stick around. I can usually look at a comedian's character that they've created, and I can usually piece together sort of how they came up with it. There's one character that's always confounded me, Ed Grimley. I don't understand how you ever came up with that character. It defies the imagination.
Well, you know, Ed Grimley. Oh, by the way, you know, in 1988-89 on NBC, there was a short-lived, very hip TV show that I kind of love called The Completely Mental Misadventures of Ed Grimley, and it's now being released on DVD.
Yes.
This January 29th.
Which it's a hilarious show. But he's, you know, I was always feeling like this character, it's not like you could say, oh, that's a guy I used to know. Ed Grimley is unlike any creature on earth.
No. Well, there was a guy I knew in school. He used to take a lot of slides. He wanted to be a photographer, and his voice always went up like that. And you could almost like draw notes of it. So I'd say, hey, Leonard, did you shoot any film this weekend? I took a lot of slides, but I didn't develop them because I took them so I knew what they were. And so you kind of go, that's an odd take. And then I was doing Second City Stage, and I used to grease my hair up front, and Danny Aykroyd one night said, boy, that hair is standing taller every night. And I said, so as a joke, I put it right up, and the audience laughed, and I thought, well, isn't that the point of what I'm trying to do? So I kept it. Then I didn't do the character for a long time, and then, and I used to he'd only show up with my wife, and I'd be nude coming out of the shower. You know, like, I'd be in the shower, and I'd go, and or if we were having a fight, she'd say, oh, Marty, you're in here. I don't want to talk to you, I want to talk to Ed. Oh, Miss Nancy, what's his problem? He's the most selfish person in the world, I must say. So it became a little kind of sick, Albie-esque
You just
element.
kept adding and adding and adding until you came up with this guy.
And then when I started Saturday Night Live and SCTV, then I brought the character back. But I was actually self-conscious because I felt he should only be nude coming out of the shower. Yeah.
No, have you ever done an impression of someone and then realized that that person, the real person you base it on, is going to see it?
Well, that's always the terror, you know, because you get... create characters or even impersonations, you are observing. So there was a guy, there was a rather effeminate man, and he was an interior decorator, and his voice was the most nasal voice you'd ever heard in your life. And he lived below my wife and I in this flat, in this house in Toronto. And I'd be passing, his room, and I'd hear it. He's always angry in the phone, screaming. I had asked for a Peggy Lee White. This is not Peggy Lee White. Now shape up, or I'll deal with another, I'm sorry, I'm on a hold suddenly, and he was always angry. So at Second City, I created this character. He was the hairdresser, and I named him Mel because I was so stupid. I didn't name a different name, and he was always looking at, he was doing Catherine O'Hara's hair, and he'd be saying, "Oh, Liz Taylor, she's gained weight. If she ever gained any more weight, they did a remake of Cleopatra. She'd have to play Rome. She's a switch hitter." And she'd say, "She drinks a lot too. You have no proof," and that was the running thing. And then opening night, I'm saying, "Oh, but I saw Dustin Hoffman at Bemelman's, and he was eating a Caesar salad, smoked salmon sandwich in Singapore Sling." And I look, and there's Mel sitting in the front table. So I immediately changed the character, kind of a John Wayne character. He was a switch hitter. Scene bombed, no one got it, but I'd rather go that route than have a guy punch me in the face.
You had John Wayne saying, "I asked for a Kathy Lee White," or...
Kathy Lee.
I changed it for you.
See, you are always writing. Not on this show, but certainly... but always on top of
You're a bad guy.
No.
You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. No.
Yeah.
That was Lauren.
That's very good.
I became Lauren Michaels for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, are we going out after the show tonight?
We are going to go out.
We have a tradition where every time you're on the show, we go out afterwards.
That's true. We go out, and there's that awkward moment when the bill comes and...
looking around.
And looking around. We're both looking around, and then...
Yeah.
We pay it.
Yeah. Hello. We're taking a quick break to shoot something for my good friend Jimmy Vivino over here and his band. I'm just going to shoot an intro for them. It'll just take 1 second, and then we'll be right back with the program. Do it now.
5, 4, 3.
Stop looking at me. You do. No, hold it. He looks at me. He stares at me to try and break my concentration. Whenever he's on the show, and that's what I see, and that's what he does. That's what he does. Here we go. Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, Helena, Arkansas. That's a very good cricket sound. Do it again.
There's 2 things I can do. A bird. I hope that crow doesn't eat that cricket. There you go. God forbid this should be on the show.
This is gonna be in the show somehow. I just don't know how. Ready?
5, 4, 3.
Hello. What? It's videotape. It doesn't cost anything. Just roll it. You keep stopping it. If I turn away from a second, we can't waste a minute of it. It's precious gold. Yeah. This has to be in the intro. Ready? Here we go. Hello, Helena, Arkansas. Conan O'Brien here. Please welcome my good friend Jimmy Vivino and the Black Italians.
I think the stage is my first love.
Yeah.
Followed by the movies and television, and then my family. And but I find that it is fraught with frightening experiences. I was in Baltimore 5 years ago, and the worst thing that could ever happen to a human being happened. I was in this beautiful suite and had a kind of foyer from the one door, and then there's a little hallway, and then the New York Times was there, and I was naked. Buck naked, as we say in porn. And and I went to get the New York Times. I was naked, and I go and I hear, and I realized that the door has closed behind me.
Seriously?
Yeah, and it's just like out of the movies. I am now naked in a hallway, big hallway in the big Baltimore.
This is everyone's greatest fear.
Yeah, and so I picked up the New York Times, and luckily it was a Sunday Times, so I was. But way down.
So it gave you full coverage.
Yeah. And way down the hallway, I could see a maid's kind of, stand. And so I thought, well, she must be down. There's no one in the hallway. So I walked down. Well, I didn't walk like that way, but I kind of walked down the hallway with the paper in front of me, and then I went, "Excuse me, hello." I'm saying, and a guy opens the door beside the door she's working on. He kind of goes, "Wah!" and he closed the door.
Jerry Lewis was staying at your hotel?
Absolutely. No! I didn't. But then, so she comes out, and the cleaning staff person sees me and goes, She looks at me and just looks up and down and says, "Mr. Short, you have made my day."
I've had a very
downside.
Downside or the upside. You and I, we should be open with the audience. Be truthful, always truthful.
Yeah.
You and I socialized over the holidays.
We did. There were in 2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row. That's right.
I had a tree trim party at my home,
which was very nice.
Which was very nice. And then the next night you had a big party. And I love Christmas. I adored Christmas. We always have a big Christmas party, and celebrities come, like yourself. Traditionally, Lindsay Lohan likes to take the kids down to the basement and teach them how to freebase myrrh. I mean,
freebase myrrh.
Yes, you can. Talk to Lindsay.
You know what's nice? You actually, no one else does this. You had us trim the tree. It was like, Marty, it was your home. It was your Christmas special. We stood around and I took it seriously. No one else was doing it.
Conan broke into a German rendition of "Oh Tannenbaum."
Yes.
It was like having the SS back. It was no, it was quite amazing.
Yeah.
And then his party was amazing. You know
how it is.
A cash bar, that was surprising.
Yeah. Always is. Make the money. You gotta make
it. But boy,
like
KFC can cater. And the strangest guest list. I mean, I had bigger stars.
You had huge stars at your party.
I had a lot of big stars, but you had Rob Kardashian, Octomom.
Octomom was there, yeah.
Flo from the Progressive Insurance Company.
That was a celebrity lookalike.
Yeah, I said Tiffany. Tiffany was fun.
Tiffany is. She's what the kids like.
Not just kid from the Peter Pan came from the the kid you despise right away.
When I get stars to come, they come out. Yeah.
No. It was fun. It was fun.
Any New Year's resolutions for you? Are you going to change anything this year?
You know, it's interesting that you say that first question on your list, but
It's the second.
The second. I did make a little list of New because I'm a big believer in New Year resolutions. I think they're. And some of them, will I do them all? I don't know. Can we ever do what we hope we can accomplish? New Year's resolutions, 2016. Learn something new about my assistant, what's his name?
Very good.
Be more Kendall and way less Kylie.
That could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be whatever you want it to be.
That's the beauty of it.
That is. That's a good one. I'm going to take that one.
Punch anyone who shortens guacamole to guac.
Yeah.
Good. Stop accidentally ordering Chinese food in a Chinese accent.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Oops. We've all done it.
Stop trying on underpants without buying them.
Yeah.
Big mistake. Stop sexting during sex. Finally tell Conan I'm his real father.
Oh!
Stop speaking Spanish by simply adding O to words in English. And stop shamelessly promoting my autobiography. I must say, my life is a humble comedy legend. Now in paperback, wherever fine books are sold.
Yeah.
So fun.
That's what we're talking about.
Little book.
You work incessantly. You try all kinds of different mediums. You do a stage show with Steve Martin.
I do, yes.
Steve Martin. You and Steve Martin travel around and give it
It's
up.
called-
for
it's-
them, too. I started to hear it, and then there was a hush.
Yeah. It's called An Evening You'll Forget for the Rest of Your Life.
But you know, it's an incredible show. You two sparking live right up there on the stage. Must be a joy to work with Steve Martin.
Listen, I've known him, well, since Three Amigos. I had never met him until Three Amigos. And then we became great, great friends. And this is so much fun. Yeah, we do... see, the thing is about Steve, people wonder what he's like, and it's very much, interesting enough, like the movie Deliverance. It's all fun and games until the banjos come out. and then it changes. So I once asked Steve, I said, Steve, what would you be doing if you weren't a legendary comedic actor? And he said, probably what you're doing, you know. That white-haired bastard.
It is, but you guys, you're on the road constantly together. You've gotten to know him just about probably better than most any friend you have.
I think so. I think that I think that we have a very easy time, a very easy chemistry. You know, we insult each other continually.
Yeah.
Throughout the evening, and no one seems to, but it never goes over a line. So I guess that's a good act of friendship. I say at one point he is so pale, he looks like someone put a toupee on a urinal. You know. This is pale.
I always love what you say about me. I don't even think you said on the show, but whenever, like several years ago, I saw you and you said to me, Conan, whatever work you're having done, like plastic surgery, I'd say do 30% more and then stop.
You was amazing.
I can't afford work.
I went to YouTube to see my last appearance here, you know, just because that's what I do, because I'm thorough. Needy and desperate.
Sure.
And but it's hilarious reading the comments down below because I came out and insulted you, as I often do. And but the comments below are hilarious. Like, oh my God, like Conan could so put him away if he wanted to. And then the next comment is,
That makes you sound like a sandwich.
yeah. And the next comment is, dude, I'm sure they're good friends, so you're probably stupid yourself. It's
It is amazing whenever, I mean, we've known each other a long time. You're one of my all-time comedy heroes, and you come out and you do these terrific jokes. That's why I don't read comments on the internet, because I've told you, like, you do a joke about...
But you have, though. You can't tell me you've been up 2 a.m. in the bad boxers and the kind of training bra, whatever you wear.
Well,
with the
so far you're right.
Oh, come on. You don't get it. You've never done that?
Yes, I do that a lot. I do that a lot.
You told me, by the way.
Sure, scroll down. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a little while. I think when did I last see you? I think Christmas time.
It was at your Christmas party.
You know, no one makes you get me laughing so hard at a Christmas party.
I got invited to Conan's Christmas party.
Yeah. A small, intimate gathering.
No, very funny. It's like a who's who of comedy. It was me and Tom Hanks and Marty Short and Adam Sandler.
Yeah. They're just there all the time, by the way.
Oh, they
weren't there for the
together?
Christmas party. We lived
you guys
together.
are like a weird roommate situation.
We're shooting it for a reality show. No one's interested.
Yeah, no one. That's the name of the
I'm like,
show.
it's Tom Hanks. I'm like, yeah, right. No, it was fun.
We had a fun time, but what I remember about that was it was late, and I was talking to you, and outside you had these fire pits.
No, there was one. Just like one little fire pit.
Yeah, big fire pit, and next to your couch.
Yeah.
It was very windy outside.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to you, and in the back I see the wind slowly moving the flames onto the couch, and the couch caught on fire.
Wait, how long were you watching the flames?
For a very long time. And I didn't do much. I just was like, oh man, hey, that's not right. That shouldn't be doing that. And
Wait, you didn't say anything?
No, Sandler was like, hey, Conan, your couch is on fire, buddy. And,
or is that the bear from Ted?
That is kind of the Ted. And then Mark Wahlberg was like, hey. And then, yeah, Marty Short was throw it in the pool or whatever.
No,
and,
he's very dramatic.
Yeah, he was like, throw it in the pool, Liza, everyone. And then he did a dance. And confetti came back.
I remember him.
Marty Short.
Yeah.
But what I remember was when I pointed out to you, you went, oh. And then and then Liza.
At that point, it was like, I would say a pyre that was 15 feet high.
It was a pyre.
It was like a huge pyre because the cushion had caught on fire.
And we just stared at it, and then your wife got the extinguisher and ran out and put it out. And
I have a slightly different story. I
remember Liza putting it out.
I remembered a slightly different story.
What's that?
First of all, I think I saved your life. No. No, I remember I did run out there.
You did run out,
I
okay.
did run out there, yeah. Were you okay? Were you high? What was going on? I mean, I did run out there. It's just that I didn't know. Someone like Marty had said, throw it in the pool.
He said, throw it in the pool.
Yeah, and he said it just like that. He was wearing a monocle, and so
throw it in the pool.
So
Money for everyone.
Yeah. And I started dragging it towards the pool when my wife, who's the smart one, came out with a fire extinguisher. I didn't even know we had a fire extinguisher.
You're like, what is
I'm
that?
like, I'm taking it to the pool. She's like, shh, out. Just like that. Just knew exactly where it was, knew exactly what to do.
And then you came in, tried to act like nothing had happened. You had smoke all over you. Anyway, as I was saying.
Yeah. As I was saying, I have great parties.
I have fantastic parties.
Yeah.
Now.
That's the end of every story I have. Every story ends with me turning to a camera that's not there and going, I have fantastic parties. You're an incredible audience. Thank you so much for being so great. As they probably told you, for reasons that are a little complicated, basically I went overseas, visited the troops, and during that week, we had a few bands that were supposed to perform. It was a last-second thing, so we taped their performances. One of those tape performances is going to be slid in tonight. Here's where you guys come in. We need to shoot the bullshit part where I say tonight, hey, this great band's gonna come on, here they go, and then you all have to act like, yay, there they are, this is gonna be great, and then nothing's going to happen. All right? Then we're gonna stop, and we're gonna tape the part where all of us say, wow, weren't they something?
Not me, I'm not doing it.
You're gonna do it!
I'd do it if they were here, but this is garbage, Conan.
And then you guys are all gonna be like, man, that was some good music we just saw.
Then what happens after that? Can we go home?
No, you're gonna stay here for the little treat. The current issue of Rolling Stone calls my next guest the hottest band in the world. We are thrilled, yes. We are thrilled. We're thrilled that they're here tonight. They came here and they're here right now to perform a song from their hit album, Sounds Good, Feels Good. Please welcome 5 Seconds of Summer.
It's hilarious that you have to say the hottest band in the world.
Yeah.
And but they're not here.
Yeah. They just performed.
Right.
And it blew your mind.
Hottest band in the world.
Hottest band in the world. You guys are like, that's crazy.
Right.
And then
Conan, can you name one or two of their hits?
Yes, I can.
What?
Time for Onions, and Jasper is on his way.
Very good.
Total bullshit. All right, here we go. Ready? What's that? Oh, and we're looking this way. You too, Marty. Play ball. We're looking this way, and we're through.
Big hit time for onions. Yep.
I give you the monitor because they're not live.
You're gonna look over here.
All right. Your favorite performer's on the monitor, too.
Yeah.
Look, it's you. Here we go.
All right, here we go. We all just went whoosh.
5 seconds of summer. That's our show. Good night, everybody. You grew up with a father who was off the boat. He's Irish, pure
Well, my
Irish.
father was 100% Irish. He was born and raised in Crossmaglen, County Armagh, Northern Ireland, had a brogue. And he'd say he was obsessed with golf.
Right.
He was always teaching you golf. And he'd say to me, one day he said to me, see, you know, Marty, I was talking to this Jewish chap at the club, Goldberg or Silver or Bronstein, I can't remember. I know there was a precious metal involved in this thing. At any rate, he said, his name was Stan, and Stan said to me, you know, Charlie, I'm half Irish and I'm half Jewish. And my father said, he said to him, you know, Stan, I'm from Crossmaglen, County Armagh, and in Armagh we have a term for someone who's half Irish and half Jewish. We call them a Jew. He was hilarious.
You just received the Oscar Wilde Award.
I did.
That's a very
I did. You got it a couple years ago.
Well, I mentioned it so that you could mention that I got it. Let's see.
The Oscar Wilde Award is a lovely award. It's given by the U.S.-Ireland Alliance for people who are of Irish descent who have, you know, been in film. And, I looked at former speeches and I saw yours in trying to construct what I would say, and I realized that old show business adage after seeing what you did, always leave the audience wanting less. And so...
You're a guest. I'll
People
be
are
kind.
going to tweet. Remember last time I told you? If you see my... I told this before, but we'll say it again. One time I was seeing myself. I was going to be on your show, and I wanted to see what I'd done on the last time. And I went down, and I was insulting you, of course.
Yeah.
And then you read all the comments below. Oh, my God. Why is he picking on Conan so much? If Conan wanted to, he could take him down.
Well, you know what I do love is that there is a sort of person that watches this is happening right here.
Of course.
And they forget that we're friends. I love it when you come on the show, and I love your insults. I'd say 95% of them. I absolutely love it, but then you go online sometimes and you see people don't get it, and they're like, why is Conan putting up with this?
Yeah.
This rapscallion? But I hate your guts. You're an asshole. Let's take a break. We're right back. More with Martin Short in a second. Stick around. Do these shows with Steve Martin.
Yes.
And they're fantastic. You two...
You did it. You did. Conan joined us in Las Vegas last spring. And
That was
killed.
one of the thrills of my life.
You were so
No, these
great.
two guys who I idolized growing up, because I'm much younger, and...
In fact, you know, we have two titles for this show.
Yeah.
One is An Evening You'll Forget for the Rest of Your Life. But the other one Steve wanted to call it seemed too dark because See Them Before They're Dead.
But I have to tell you, if you have not seen these guys together on stage, it is electric. It's it's just fantastic. One of my favorite shows that I've ever seen. You guys working together, so funny. And I'm just curious, what's it like? Because, you know, Steve Martin can be a bit of an enigma. He's a little hard to get to know. What's your take on Steve? What's it like working with him?
Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again because it's in the act. No, working with Steve is very much like the film Deliverance. It's all fun and games until the banjos come up. No, I adore him. He's so hilarious. He's so funny. I once said to him, Steve, what would you be doing if you weren't a talented comedic actor? And he said, probably what you're doing.
Now, you guys are going on the road. You have other shows
We are
coming up right
doing
now.
like 38, 40 cities in the course of 2017.
If you get a chance, run, don't walk. I'm serious. See these two guys on stage. I don't remember, and you know what? I brought my head writer with me, and he was backstage crying. And just, I mean, we were both laughing so hard.
You really did kill that night. You must admit, you rose to the occasion very high.
You know, I've just been used to hearing a lot of laughs for a long time. So I guess that's what I do, you know?
Yeah, but he brought a writer.
I know, by the way. Oh, and a film piece.
Yeah.
And a laugh track.
Right.
That'd be great if I had come out with a laugh track. Oh, man, that would make it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no one in the world funnier than Martin Short.
Oh,
Thank
come
you so
on.
much.
Really?
Seriously. Well, actually, hold it.
Hold it.
No, okay. Wait, hold it. No, okay.
First of all, thank you. Thank you so much. And just because I say thank you doesn't mean you have to stop applauding. Yeah. No, I was surprised that there was an audience.
Yes. Really?
Yeah, well, because, you know, I'd been listening to the monologue, and I wasn't sure.
There was kind of a quiet. You heard some crickets. Is that what you heard?
Yes, but no, really hold your applause because you know how competitive Conan is. How are you?
I'm very good.
You look spectacular.
Thank you. Do you really think so?
Oh, my God, you look like the world's hippest traffic cone now. You're like a 6'5" creamsicle. Even Trump said you were too orange.
Yeah, I know. That's.
You look like You look like Sean Spicer and Kellyanne Conway had a love child. And you smell Oh, is that Febreze? It's really
Febreze? No, I don't use Febreze.
All right.
It's absurd.
Cheaper than dry cleaning.
Yeah.
I love seeing you two so much together. And it's not just the sexual tension, but you are a team. Can you say? You're like Ellen DeGeneres and a vest.
It's a nice fit, yeah.
It really is.
You did soaps. You were on Passions?
Passions?
Yeah, and I thought, like, okay, this is interesting. You probably could have helped me out before I went and did a soap opera.
All the tricks of the trade?
Yeah, because they say there's, it's like being in boot camp, right? When you're in a soap opera, you have to train so much, you're constantly performing, that you learn a lot.
Well, you learn the wrong things.
Right.
So you learn what not to do later on in your career. Like, I moved my face a lot when I was on Passions.
Moved your face a lot?
Yeah, I did a lot of face moving.
Right.
Which apparently for a human woman it's not attractive on camera.
Probably not attractive for anybody to move their face too much. You mean while you were doing scenes?
Like normal, yes.
Just do a lot of that.
Like we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. You were self-conscious and you were trying too hard.
No, I was just being a normal human lady.
Oh.
And apparently no one wants to see that.
People want to see less is
people
more.
want to
Right.
see people want to see you talk like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Very stoic.
Yeah. Or you can get also lost in a flashback.
Lost in a
flashback face. When
What,
you have
flashback face when you're
soaps,
remembering.
They do a lot of flashbacks, and then you have a special camera where you put on your flashback face, and there's always fear of getting lost in the flashback and never coming back out of the flashback.
So a flashback would be like you would look to that camera and you would start to remember the times that and then you would just get lost in a reverie kind of?
I never got lost in a flashback. I
Right.
don't know what would happen, but I've heard that people get lost in flashbacks and they never come back.
You know what I'm dreaming of? I'm having a flashback to Marty's flashback. No, wait a minute. That's a guy Marty, that's a guy pleasuring himself on the subway.
It's not a bad flashback.
You gotta do what you can.
We found a picture of you from Passion.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry. You are an extraordinarily beautiful woman, and they put you in this pantsuit. What was that all about?
It's the famous blue pantsuit. I don't know. They wanted me to be a 75-year-old accountant, I guess, and I was 24 at the time. I'm not sure why.
They went out of their way to make you look middle-aged when you were 24.
Yeah, I actually, that pantsuit is very famous because my husband and I threw a film festival a few years ago called the Embarrassing Film Festival, where we had all of our actor friends submit their worst works, and we gave prizes.
That sounds like actually a really fun idea.
We had some award-winning actors in the bunch too. And it was really good. I can't say any names, but I ended up winning worst wardrobe with that, and I think worst hair. And after they showed that clip, there were people there who had known me for decades.
Like good friends.
Good friends I had known for a while, and my husband overheard people talking outside. They were like, did Natalie just have a shit ton of work done? Because she looks 100 in that.
Wait a minute, these are your
friends. People who've known me for years.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, they're all sweeties.
So, actors, just curious about the Academy Awards. Did you go? Did you go to the Academy Awards?
I went to the very hip Vanity Fair dinner, which you have been to.
Yeah.
Clearly not this year. But
well, I was invited.
Yeah.
Back from Mexico.
No, it's very all elegant, Graydon Carter.
I can't believe they even had it when I canceled.
Yes, Mexico must have gone crazy seeing you at your height walk around.
I don't walk like this, Marty. What are you describing? You're describing some kind of.
And they're saying, look, I thought Day of the Dead was later on.
Okay, now listen. Oh, if only
I know. No, it was fantastic. There's so many stars there. I mean, every table, it's like, you know, one drone attack and Trump could eliminate 90% of his problems. In that room.
Everyone he hates is in one room.
Everyone he hates. And how about that moment at the end? It was just
insane.
Oh my God, the whole room was, everyone was stunned in the audience. But you couldn't tell because of the Botox, but. I think they were stunned.
They were stunned.
Yeah. I have a feeling they were stunned.
Right.
But it was...
That was one of the most awkward moments in the history of anything I've ever seen on television.
Wasn't it insane?
Yes, truly insane.
And I kept thinking, you know, Jimmy Fallon's prompter went out at the Golden Globes. A mic went out at the Grammys. And now this, and I just thought to myself, well played, Mr. Putin.
Your theory is that Putin is now going after our award shows exclusively.
I do.
Wow, he's good.
If he can do the election, he can do an award.
Did you like this year's movies? Let's go through this year's movies. I'm curious how you felt about them, like Hacksaw Ridge.
Well, I just thought it was heroic for Andrew Garfield to bring back Mel Gibson's career. I just think...
It was death-defying.
Yeah. And La La Land, I love La La Land.
You love La La Land?
Well, I mean, it proves that, first of all, white people and jazz, we knew that. But, no, I just think it's amazing that if you stick to your dreams and you keep your ideal, you could get to sleep with Emma Stone for a little while. That's all that I learned from that movie.
That's what you learned. That's very nice. Hidden Figures, did you see that?
Hidden Figures is a brilliant. I haven't seen it. I believe that's about President Trump's income taxes.
All right.
Well, it's like having Bill Maher on.
I know.
Without the comedy.
Yeah. Terrific article written about you, Vulture. Vulture, very smart website. They wrote
very hip.
They're very hip. They wrote this article, and they did an interview with you, and it was absolutely hilarious. You're always funny, but I just love that every time I read anything where they're interviewing you, they're talking to you, it was fantastic. And all of my writers, everyone was talking about it, how funny it was.
That's
Do you enjoy talking to the press? Do you enjoy doing interviews?
You worry about it a little bit because I've just learned through the years that everything I say, I have to imagine is in print, because you can't be surprised. But I remember the funniest interview I ever had, though, Catherine O'Hara and I were being interviewed for a movie, Frankenweenie. And we were being interviewed together. And there was a guy who came in, and he was completely wall-eyed like that. And the two of us were there, and he was looking at us like this. Hello, how lovely, what a lovely film this is. And we didn't know who he was looking at, because we're both there. So he'd say, I'd like to know what you each think of the film. Go individually. And Catherine and I started to go, and finally I said, well, you know, I think, all right, then you go first. I mean, you just don't be interviewed by someone wall-eyed.
No.
It's just not a good thing.
No. First rule in show business.
Absolutely.
First rule
Well,
in
the
show
first
business.
one was...
Yeah. Someone asks you for a story, doesn't mean you have to tell one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm going to the Prince Harry wedding.
You are?
Yeah.
This is incredible. You got invited to the Prince...
No, I haven't been invited. I'm just going, you know.
Yay!
To me, it's the Super Bowl for silly hats, you know.
We'll have a great time.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. You know, Prince Philip is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I've met him. He's 96. And he is so with it. There isn't an anti-Semitic joke that he doesn't remember. I mean, it's a little gift. Yeah. No, it's really good. And also, I will say, which is interesting, that Meghan, you know, is...
Meghan Markle. Oh.
Yeah, she's wondering what it's like to live with an old queen, so she phoned Mike Pence's wife.
All right, for God's sake.
2 on Pence.
There you go. So you're touring with Steve Martin.
Yeah.
And,
well, you know, at his age, he doesn't really tour. He just wanders off.
I was excited because I love the show that you two do together.
Yeah, you did
It's
it.
absolutely a joy. Absolutely a joy. And now you have a deal with Netflix bought the show.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to get to see it.
It is going to be on Netflix. I'm not sure when, but it's, you know, May, June, something like that.
We have a clip.
Oh, you have a clip?
We have a
promotional clip.
We have a promotional clip that announces that this show is going to be on Netflix with Steve and Marty. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
I'm often asked, who do you think was the greatest stand-up of the late 70s? And I always answer, it was you, Steve.
Thank you, Marty. You know, we are both so excited because we are going to be taping our live show for Netflix. And we're going to be working with the best video people in the business.
None better.
Yeah.
When did you first get Netflix?
Oh, I think when I was 5. I could just get the local channels and then Netflix.
Oh, I love history. So we'll see you in a few months, Netflix people.
Marty and Steve's Netflix special, An Evening You Will Forget for the Rest of Your Life, will be released later this year. You can see them live March 8th in Chattanooga, Tennessee, March 9th in Jacksonville, Florida, and for 2 shows, March 10th in Fort Lauderdale. Marty and Steve will be touring all through the U.S. Check when they're coming to a city near you. If you don't go and see this show, you're an idiot. It is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much.
No, seriously, I absolutely love it. Cannot say enough good about it. Mr. Martin Short, always a
Conan,
delight.
I love you.
It's incredible.
What a love fest this is.
No one lights up like Mr. Martin Short. You come out there and that light hits you.
Well, I mean, it's awfully appreciated.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know there was an audience. I'd heard the monologue, but, you know...
It does get quiet at times.
There was kind of a deep space quiet. Yeah.
They're listening.
Yeah, they're listening appreciatively.
Well, you look sensational.
Oh, I do. Really? Do I?
No, you do. I'm telling you, the new Queer Eye cast is doing wonders with you.
I haven't even talked to them. That's not fair.
No, because, I mean, you see, I think there's nothing wrong with looking pasty, is it? I mean, I think... No, I mean, you're pale.
Yes.
You're a pale.
I'm a white man,
You make Mike Pence look like a character in Black Panther. You really do.
There's nothing you need to brace yourself more than what comes after a Martin Short compliment.
No, I mean, he puts sunscreen on at night. This
Yes,
is a
no,
pale,
listen,
a pale man.
Very,
You
very
look like
white
the
man,
world's
yes.
hippest tabby cat. It's like a suit in a Duraflame log. It really is.
Listen.
Barbara Streisand would clone you if she could. So much for the theory that heavy drinking ages a man. You really look.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Marty, I love it when you're on for a period of time, and then...
and then you're glad that I'm gone.
And then I'm so glad you're gone. I think I have probably all this coming. I really do.
No, you don't. You don't. You know that we are very, very...
We're good friends.
Close friends.
Yes.
We are. In that kind of fake showbiz thing.
Yeah.
We are old, long friends.
We go way, way back.
Parties and dinners.
So many parties. We've gone to the Oscars a bunch of times.
We did
together.
one time, a couple years ago, I had an Oscar party, had no intention of going to the Vanity Fair party, and you and Liza insisted I go up and put on my tux.
This is Liza Minnelli, by the way, not my wife,
Yeah,
Liza. No, I'm kidding.
She was terrific.
They're confused.
Yeah.
This is when I was dating her. Yeah, my wife, Liza. We went...
Oh, I remember seeing when Liza was performing once, and you and I went to see her, when you were first dating Liza Minnelli, and she got... when she got so revved up, she was doing New York, her arm flew right off and hit a guy in the audience. It was power. There was power.
Now, as curiosity, also, I think we have a picture of us together at the Vanity Fair party once. There we are. That's a nice photo.
That's a nice photo.
I want that photo, yeah. Do you have an Oscar? You've done so much. You've accomplished so much. Do you have one?
I have a daytime Oscar, and which is almost as good.
Really? What do they look like?
They're little tiny. No, I was very honest. I was told this year, that I'm 2 films away from making the in memoriam package. So I just have to keep working. But I went to the Vanity Fair party this year. Stormy Daniels was my +1.
Oh, nice.
That's not her real name, by the way.
Really?
Stormy Rabinowitz is the real she's a love. No, we're old chums. We used to do jazzercise together. And no, she, as Melania says of Stormy Daniels, better her than me, you know. But listen, there was what a party that is.
So many celebrities.
Did you go this year?
I did not go this year.
How come? Not invited?
No. I was invited. My kids had no interest in the Oscar, and they desperately wanted. I had promised them to take them to Jumanji.
Oh,
so
really?
I did. So I went to Jumanji, and because everyone was at the Oscars, it was completely empty. But I was a hero to my kids.
Well, that's because you're a good dad.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
good dad.
No, I mean, listen, it's amazing who's at that Vanity Fair. It's everyone. And people you don't expect. Jeff Sessions was there. Not to party, he was just deporting the busboys, but still. Harrison Ford crashed the party.
Oh, yeah?
Just right in his plane.
Oh, for God's sake. Marty,
No,
please.
the most amazing one.
Marty, please.
Yeah. Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you know, at first I didn't see her, but I just heard that voice saying, "Do I look like I ordered a side salad?" You know, and she looks like the before picture of a Zoloft commercial. She's so angry. She gives you the look a Denny's waitress would give you if you asked if the eggs were cage-free. One eyebrow up, you know.
How do you feel about the films this year? The films that were nominated?
Ooh, I like them. I love Phantom Thread. I thought that was fabulous. That great Paul Thomas Anderson. I loved The Shape of Water, which brings new meaning to the idea she'll have the fish. And and you know, Dunkirk. If I want to see a bunch of dogfights, I go to Andy's house. I don't need, you know.
And you can make some money.
Yeah. No, I thought they were fabulous. I mean, basically, the foreign films were tremendous, or as the Trump White House calls them, shithole films. You know?
It's a new category now.
Foreign. He's doing a good job.
He's doing a very good job.
Yeah.
I think you're from Canada. The Canadians happy with our president?
Oh, why wouldn't they be? Now that he wants to put a 25% tariff on their best friends.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big politician, but there almost seems like there's no rhyme or reason to his thinking.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all going to work out just fine.
I guess so. Stormy told me an interesting thing that when she, about the president.
What did she say?
Well, this is, I mean, I don't know if I'm not revealing too much. She said during sex, he screams out his own name, which I think.
All right.
What did I do? I'm being taken away.
I think you may be the best storyteller in Hollywood. Over all the years that we go out to dinner and you talk about the different celebrities you've met and you're so funny about them, and it got me thinking today, seriously, what do you think is one of your, I know Frank Sinatra was one, and you've told me that story, but what's one of your biggest celebrity encounters of all time where you were kind of probably new on the scene and just kind of blown away that you were actually talking to this legend?
Well, I remember the first time I went to an award show, it was January of 1980, and it was the Golden Globes. And I had never been to an award show. And my wife and I were sitting, I remember we were sitting with Mary Lou Henner, and then she later told me who else was there, because I can't remember. She remembers everything. And, but John Travolta was sitting at our table, and it was like unbelievable, you know, Hamilton, Ontario. And suddenly I see Al Pacino, who is just, that's my idol.
Yes,
that's
Al
the guy.
Pacino, yeah.
And I go up to him, and I'm in a tux, and I'm 29, and I look about, 20.
Yeah.
And I go up and say, Mr. Pacino, I just have to say that you are the greatest actor in the world. You inspire people. You make people want to be an actor, and your work is beyond comprehension. And he looked at me and said, thank you. I ordered a Stoli about 25 minutes ago. And I'm kind of getting impatient for it. So he clearly thought I was the waiter. And I didn't know how to tell him I wasn't.
Yeah.
I said, okay, Mr. Pacino, I'll fight it where
I get you a drink.
I'll get you a drink, Mr. Pacino. No. But it is always daunting to meet. And who's the biggest hero you've ever met?
He's right here. Is that?
It's a little desperate.
Little desperate, little sad.
Little needy, little sad.
needy, little bit sad?
No, really, from your childhood.
I would say it was in the late 80s and early 90s, and Lorne at Saturday Night Live invited Robert Smigel and I out to dinner, and he just sort of mentioned we might be joined by some people, and Robert Smigel and I are writers on Saturday Night Live, and I'm, I don't know, 24, and all of a sudden I just see hey, how's it going, everybody? And it's Paul McCartney. And he sits down with us, and he's with his wife, Linda. And I'm not just a Beatles fan. I know every song. I play the guitar. I'm obsessed with them. And I found myself, immediately Lorne was like, Robert and Conan are working on a TV pilot. Conan, explain it to Paul. Like, first thing he said. And Paul's just like, oh, okay, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, it's a show about the people that do things and they're people. And then at one point I said something like, but that's kind of what we're doing. He went, it's a little depression making something. I mean, when I was with the Beatles, when the people with big bags of money came along, we'd all had our act together, so we were okay, but we'd already worked it out in the clubs. And he started talking about John and everything, and you just...
You can't believe it.
Just diarrhea everywhere, yeah. And it was him. I don't know why he was...
Nice imagery.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I had to add a little image there at the end.
Well, that's a wonderful story. I was going to say that... Remember that old golden rule of show business? Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean they need an answer.
Yes, Mr. Short. Yeah.
Yeah. Write that down 12 times and phone me. It's dangerous to meet heroes.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Well, yes. Yes.
No, really, I mean,
it is. I
I
sincerely agree with you that when you idolize somebody, if you meet them, there's always the chance that they will disappoint you, that they will not measure up.
Like when you met Milton Berle, how was that?
He was not really of my time, so
Wow.
I didn't grow up with Milton Berle.
Because you do so much of his stuff. That's why.
Come on, it's Uncle Milty. You gotta do it. I would say I was very worried to meet, just what you said, when I grew up and I was watching, the people that were on TV when I was 10, 11, 12, or even younger, when I met Dick Van Dyke, Mary Tyler Moore, when I met those people and they were on my show, that freaked me out because people had come out of my childhood and I was talking to them and I was very nervous.
More so than Tom Cruise, that's my point. Nothing against Tom Cruise, but it's you're Tom Cruise saying, I could be in a Mission Impossible. Conan O'Brien could be. That's what you're thinking, thought bubble. But
wait, now in this scenario, now I'm brain damaged. I could be in Mission Impossible. I'm thinking I could be in Mission Impossible. Conan O'Brien, I could be. Why would I think that?
I could be in Mission Impossible. I could be Conan O'Brien. Why couldn't Conan O'Brien be in Mission Impossible? I could.
That makes no sense.
But
Like
I'm saying, bitter 7-year-old.
Yeah.
But when I'm just saying that when you meet, I met Sinatra, I met the great heroes of my childhood. It's the best.
Yeah. Well, especially when you, as you know, it's not like I grew up. I wasn't a child, but when I watched SCTV, I idolized you, John Candy, Mr. Flaherty, all the people that made that TV show. That was such a huge part of my formative years and my wanting to be in comedy, watching what you and your friends were doing, that meeting you was freaky the first time I did, and then I grew to despise you over time.
I was gonna say, what? You get over it pretty quick.
Yeah, oh, you get over the Martin Short experience real fast.
Certainly you got rid of respect right away. Yeah.
I have 2 children, and I sort of like the idea that they maybe don't go into show business. Did you worry about your kids getting into show business or getting involved in show business?
My son Oliver is a senior associate producer at NBC Sports, but the others, one's a therapist and one's in wealth management, and none of them wanted to go to show, and I pushed them. I wanted them to go into show business. No, I make them do laps in the morning, and I kind of go to the balcony with my coffee, and if they, quitter, do it again!
Tap dancing laps.
Arms, a bunch of wieners, now throw them away. I hold acting classes. Because to me, there's nothing more rewarding, and you know this, that there's nothing more rewarding as a father than getting a deep tissue massage while out of the corner of your eye seeing one of your kids getting tutored in math. I think it brings the warmth. It brings the warmth.
You have an incredible connection with your kids. That's
you
amazing.
must be sensitive to your children's needs and make sure your personal assistant fulfills them. This is the way I approach Hollywood parenting. It's called. It's a new book.
There's nothing I wouldn't throw money at for my kids.
Yeah, well, I want them to be tough and grow up on their own. That's why I didn't give them any vaccinations or any of that. What? What did I do
You've got
now?
to give them vaccinations.
Oh, please. And weekend them? What a moron would not give a child a vaccination.
I don't know. I don't know. But we have a lot of people watching, so whatever choice you make, that's yours.
Not really.
Wait a second.
Not really.
So you feel instinctively that the bulk of your audience is made up of non-vaxxers?
I've looked into it.
Yeah.
90% of our viewing audience has not been vaccinated. Yeah. And
it
so
reveals so much that we already knew.
Yes.
Yeah. I love this team here. Yeah.
Thank you. Very.
It's like crime scene tape in a Motel 6. I mean, it's what you want.
Sure.
But this show, I am so excited. I mean, this is my favorite late night show of all the shows. It is.
Yeah.
Of all the shows that don't have a host named Jimmy, this is mine. Oh, come on, this is, and the format, it's Conan redacted. It's good.
Right.
You know, I would love to do this show way more often, but, pride.
Really, that's the only thing getting in the way.
And you look fantastic.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you.
You look like a ginger crash test dummy. Look at that. And this whole decision for your makeup team to go from makeup to spackle, it's so wide. You're like Mr. Rogers if Mr. Rogers drank before each performance.
Let me ask you something. You've met them all.
Yeah.
This guy's been in the business. He's been around quite a while. And
12 years now, I think.
Yeah, you have met them all. From Bogey to Bacall, you've met every star. And I'm curious.
See, you're always playing to the kids, aren't you?
No, I know.
Now I want you to do your Clark Gable impersonation.
Ain't they scared? I don't give a hoot, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Anyway, uncanny. It's like having Clark back.
I'm just
he's
curious.
gone.
Yes,
He's gone. No, we lost Clark.
Yeah, he passed recently.
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't touch him.
Okay.
Don't touch him. You've got to see this show that Marty does with Steve Martin. It's fantastic. And,
It is.
And you get along very well with Steve.
Oh, I love Steve. I love Steve. He's one of the great guys. You know, I've been through different times, and he's always been there with a warm, kind of cold, bony hand on my shoulder as he mimics human emotion.
You're saying not Mr. Warmth. That's what you're saying.
He is the warmest guy in the world.
Man.
He's a lovely guy, and I've learned a great deal from him. In fact, I made a list of things. You know, sometimes I jot things down when I'm being driven. And so I wrote down a list of things I've learned about Steve. And I think
things you love about Steve Martin.
I've learned.
Oh, learned.
And love.
And love.
Like Steve's taught me the exhilaration of nipple clamps. I didn't know that. Remember, you can edit this. You can, I love how Steve can't pass wet cement without drawing a penis. You know, not many people can.
And he does it well, anatomically correct.
I've learned how Steve, I've learned from Steve how much fun it is to teach babies how to vape.
You know, not many people. Right. They naturally inhale.
And this is what I love about Steve.
Ah, yes.
I love about Steve that when he's at a dinner party, he's not afraid to yell out, "I'm bored!"
That's a good one.
He does that.
Yeah. I love how when anyone mentions their wife, Steve isn't afraid to say, "Had her first." And then... But I guess what I love about Steve the most is he's not afraid to punch someone else's kid. And I think that's his gift. Some writing on it.
I did. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah. On the subject of Steve Martin and Martin Short, they are on a national comedy tour. Now you see them, soon you won't.
By the way, you said national comedy tour. You did. You did. And I don't want to say it's a problem, but I'd phone the doctor. Because I've been hearing lately, and I don't know. I know it's the alcohol, sure. But I also think, and again, if you get mad at me at this, because we're just revealing, we're just people, the dentures don't fit anymore, because a mouth can change.
Wait, the crowd is gasping like you've revealed that I wear dentures. I don't wear dentures! I think the crowd's like,
Don't tell us that. I mean, we knew it, but...
I love it when they go, well, that was too far. You're not going to go after Conan's adult diaper, are you?
I like that you're drunk and diaper, so there's two reasons for you to talk up.
Exactly.
If you look at the tape, the playback, and I know you study it at night till...
It's what it says here. It says Martin Short and Steve Martin are on a national comedy tour. Now you see them, soon you won't, because legally you can't call what you guys do comedy, and you can see them. You can see them.
No, you did! No, you did!
I was covering you. I was legally covering for you. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, you did.
Now you can see them May 8th in Wichita, Kansas, May 9th in Kansas City, Missouri, May 23rd in Rochester, Minnesota, and May 31st in El Paso, Texas.
I like Texas.
I will say this, every now and then I have the honor of getting to have a meal with you or something, and every time I leave that experience, and it's happened many, many times, I get in my car and I call my wife and I say, I can't believe I know Martin Short. He's a legendary, brilliant man, and I cannot believe I even know him. You've met them all. Who's the celebrity you're most excited to meet? I mean, present company excluded, but you've met all the big ones, you know?
Well, I guess the most exciting celebrity to meet is someone, not anyone in your peer group because you're competitive with them and you want their failure, but when you're 12 and 11 and the big stars of that time are the ones that, and I would say of all the people that I've met through the years, the one that I could not believe I was meeting was George Harrison.
Oh, wow. You met George Harrison.
I got high with George Harrison.
Oh, wow.
I got high. No, I'll tell you what happened. It was 1990, and this fabulous Hollywood couple, that I won't reveal their names, phoned me up and said, we're having a dinner party. How would you like to meet a Beatle? And I said, yeah, I would. George Harrison. They were going to have George Harrison over.
Oh, you should have said which one.
I know.
Because, you know.
I know. Well, I don't have that kind of wit. And anyway, so my wife Nancy and I are very excited. We're listening to Rubber Soul the whole way.
Right, preparing
and
yourself.
She said at one point, wouldn't it be great just to corner him, and as much as he'd hate it, say, what's it like being a Beatle? How great was it? Tell me everything about the 9 years when you were a Beatle, right? So, of course, we laughed. We'd never do that. Then we got there, and there were a lot of fabulous people there, about 10, and they were going to show the film A Hunt for Red October, and then George walked in, and he looked exactly like George Harrison. I mean, it was perfect. He looked, and he was so fabulous. At one point, he said, does anyone want to hear my new Wilburys album?
So he was brain damaged at the time.
He'd had a little stroke. No,
He didn't talk like, anybody want to hear my Wilburys album?
Sorry,
First of
I'm
all,
talking with my mouth full of chowder.
Okay, I didn't say I was an impersonator. Hold on. If only Hepburn had been there. Has anyone want to hear my Wilburys album? No, so he said, would you like to hear my Wilburys album?
Yeah.
I said, sure would. And so he put it on, and all of us are gathering around. But like any musician, as song 1 goes into 2, goes into 3, you know, people are drifting away to the bar, but I'm hanging right with them.
Sure.
And then as people would come back with like an hors d'oeuvre, he'd sing lyrics in their face to try to get them back into the album.
That's so weird. A Beatle trying to convince people to listen to
He was
his
just
music.
so enthusiastic, and I was, you know, and it was, by the way, it was the second Wilburys album. It was brilliant. He couldn't have been more delightful, couldn't have been more fun and loose, and immediately friendly and what you'd hope he'd be. And then later on, and then throughout dinner, we kind of lost track of each other, and he sat with other people, more important people. And then at the end, we're now about to watch The Hunt for Red October, and it's my director friend, the host, and his wife, and my wife, and me, and then George sits here. Oh. And then my director friend says, does anyone mind if I smoke a doobie? Because we're about to watch Hunt for Red October. And we all say, no. So he takes a puff, and then he passes to a wife, she takes a puff, and it passes to my wife, and she takes a puff, and she coughs, and then she faints. And then it's passed to me, and I take a little puff, and then I think, ooh, do I pass it to George? Will I offend him? Will the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi be mad at me? Is it a thing not to do? Shouldn't I? I thought, to hell with it. Just pass it to George Harrison. And he took it and he went, oh, the 60s.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And then he took a puff, and then he started talking really loudly, and way too loud for a screening. He was talking to me, and at one point he said, you know, I can't watch Sean Connery because it's like watching a Beatle. He's too famous. And the second he said Beatle, my wife popped up like that. It's a Beatle. Did someone say Beatle?
I'm here, I'm back.
And then someone told us to shush, and then there was quiet, and I said, way to go, asshole.
My guest tonight is a Tony and Emmy award-winning actor and comedian. He's done it all, like Bogey and Bacall. Everyone loves this guy. Please welcome one of my best friends. He's a genius, Mr. Martin Short. Sir, how are you?
Conan, I am fine. I am fabulous.
You look
and
amazing.
may I say, you look, I've never seen more lighting on one human being.
What are you talking about? I have one little circular, look at that little, hold it. There it is. That's all I've got is that little ring light. That's all I have.
No, you look really good. You do look fantastic, because you're, what, 82 or something, right? How are you now? Because you've been doing this a long time.
I served our country valiantly in the Korean War, and I think I deserve credit for that. I really do.
You look very nice. You have a very soft lighting. You look like Barbara Stanwyck on The Big Valley whenever they would show it.
By the way, I always love when you play to the kids.
The kids need to know about Barbara Stanwyck and The Big Valley.
Really?
Here's a question I have. People ask me this all the time, and then I think, me? What about Martin Short? People ask me, Conan, do you miss an audience? And I think, yeah, I miss an audience. Marty Short must really miss an audience because you are a vaudevillian at heart. You need the laughter.
Look, long ago, I always worried about what if something happened. And so I have an applause record. And when I wake up, I say, how about this morning? And I hit the button. And I don't know, I feel good. It's better than vitamins.
Oh, yeah, you're getting it. Yeah. Do you really, though? Do you really miss? Because
I don't, I strangely don't. I don't think I do. I'm obsessed with making sure that I do everything right for my children and myself. And, I'm a new grandfather. My son Oliver and daughter-in-law had a baby in January.
Yeah.
So, making sure that everyone's healthy and smart and doing things correctly. And that kind of accomplishment is more enticing to me than your vaudeville need of, wait a second, and all that stuff you do with your kids.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Yes, I try to practice social distancing and everything, but I need the roar of the crowd. I never got laughs.
I was going to say, but you never got it, so why would you need it? When you need something, wouldn't you need something that you normally got like this? I do very few sound effects.
Yeah, but you are very good. Your cricket is one of the best.
Have you ever heard my crow?
Let's hear your crow.
Not bad.
I
have one more. A monkey.
Monkey. I just picture someone walking by a house right now in this quarantine neighborhood, and you're alone in that house, and say a UPS guy walking by and hearing that and thinking, well, he's gone. We've lost him.
No, they just say, I'm not going to that house with wild monkeys.
Authentic wild monkeys and cricket.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you, how do you handle, since we brought it up, a package coming to the door in these times? Some people are they don't want to take any deliveries.
A guy came up to me, he's about, a younger guy, and he had a mask on. And he, there was glass, and I said, just leave it on the porch. And he looks at me and goes, oh my God, you're that guy. You're that guy. You're Martin Short. Oh yeah. Hey, you got old, but it's still you, right? So
he said that?
Yeah. And then I said, well, take off your mask for a second. I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 34. I said, I would have thought 40. And he went, oh, you got me, dude. What an idiot.
He's since been murdered. Don't worry.
I don't care. I've been ravaged by time, and it happens.
Look, it hasn't happened to me, and nor will it. But yes, you have been ravaged.
You have the hair care products that take care of all that.
This is now I'm using clay. I'm using modeling clay on my head. Doing whatever I can to keep this thing going. Let's talk about your dear friend and fellow comedic icon, Steve Martin, or as he likes to be known, Mr. Steve Martin. You and he do this very funny show together, hilarious show that you've been taking around the world. When this whole pandemic hit, you guys were you in Ireland?
We were, it was unbelievable. We had left. It was very interesting because we kept thinking, should we cancel this? Can we cancel? This is like the week before. I think we flew over on March 6th. And we performed the next night in Glasgow, Scotland. And the next night we were in Dublin. And after our show, I was back at the hotel, and it was around 3 a.m, Dublin time, and I'm seeing the president say, everyone must, get out in 24 hours. Of course, Trump forgot to mention but you have more time if you're Americans or if you're in Ireland or the UK. He just left that, busy. And so we frantically got out, and that was it. So I got back to LA on the 13th of March. But it was harrowing. It was confusing. We questioned whether we should be doing shows, but the government was saying it was fine, and doctors were saying it was fine. It was a very strange messaging at that time.
Part of your act that you do with Steve is you two really go at each other. You're good friends in real life, but you tell these savage jokes about it. I've seen you guys do it several times, and I weep. It's so funny, but it's brutal. And I was thinking, they must love that in the UK.
The Irish love it, and the UK love it.
In America, sometimes people say, oh, that was a little mean.
That was mean. That was hurtful.
That was hurtful. But I would think in Ireland, they must have just gone crazy for it.
Oh, they loved it. Steve says of me, you know what I love about performing with Marty? No paparazzi. And I'll say to Steve, you look fantastic. And I guess the secret is that you've looked 70 since you were 30. And yet people will come up to him and say, oh, big fan, Angela Lansbury.
So, and what happens? The Irish probably sit there and they love it. They just nod and go like, that's right. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm taking the piss out of me. Oh, I like to take the piss out of me. Yeah. No. And I have, my father's born and raised in Crossglen, County Armagh, just over the border in the north. My father was very sarcastic, and I think there was even times when I would do Jiminy Glick, and I think, oh, I'm channeling my father a little bit.
Really?
Marty. Yeah, absolutely. I have a tape of me interviewing my father. And Marty, of course, is taking singing lessons and, of course, has no chance of hell of ever developing into any sort of singing talent. But that's not the point. The point that he's interested. And, you hear me laughing in the background. It was that's the way it was done. I remember one time my cousins, Patrick and Oliver, and I sat up. My father was born and raised in a bar, Short's Bar, that's still there, run by my Aunt Rosaline. And we sat up till about 5 a.m. You start off drinking beer and then you switch to whiskey. And we were talking about families and people would cry. And, it was one of those nights. And then around 8:30 in the morning, I came down, the first one, very bleary-eyed, and Uncle Paddy my father's brother was cleaning out the glasses, and he just looked at me and said, and how did the character assassination go last night, Marty?
And it's in the genes. We still do it. I mean,
yeah.
I've been in this country for 120 years, and all we want to do is sit around and talk treason about each other.
And how much do I love insulting you? You look like Mr. Rogers if Mr. Rogers drank before each show. And I mean that with love. Well, remember I once said to you that whatever cosmetic surgery you'd had, and you'd clearly had a lot, 20% more and I think you're done.
I'm wishing I had had all the work that we all know I need to get done. I wish I had had it done just before this quarantine. Because we get to wear the face mask.
I was thinking the same thing.
About yourself or about me?
About you.
Yes. Be honest with me, Marty. If I went and I got crazy stuff done, I mean, really crazy, I feel like you would, in front of everybody, would you call me out on it or would you let it go?
No, you see, in that case, I wouldn't say a thing. I'd say, boy, someone got a good night's sleep. I talk about in my show about how cosmetic surgery does not work in a man because you get this look.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
What a wonderful story. And no one says, who's that 37-year-old dude?
Right.
They say, who's the 70-year-old who's been in a fire?
And the problem,
I've lost weight.
Yeah. That's also, the problem is it's the same face when you get bad news. Oh, did you hear so-and-so's mother died? It's the same face that you're stuck with. I'm going to get tons of work done during this quarantine. Tons. They're going to hack off huge sections of me.
So you're going to go to that section of your house, which is a full hospital.
Yes. I have a whole wing of the house that's just, and there's surgeons standing by, and they're going to go to town to bring the boy.
Oh, you go to Conan's house, and he'll say, would you like a beer? Would you like an IV drip? I mean, it's just natural for you to have medical information going on because of your cosmetic needs.
Yeah. I'm sure you'd probably love it if I came over to your house and we hung out together.
Hey, that's an interesting thing. Why is it that that idea repulses me so much? Let's talk. Now, do you think it is correct for you and I to go for a walk wearing face masks and being 6 feet apart? Or is it just, see, I think it's probably fine. Again, don't listen to me. I'm a clown. But psychologically, it's tricky.
To be honest, you always insisted on social distancing with me long before.
But that was only because of the breath. I mean, I don't think I'm speaking out of school here, because anyone who's met you, Conan has the breath of a cougar. You could turn leopard skin back to rabbit.
You're honest. I'll give you that. You're an honest man.
I think I'm delightful in a kind of pushy, small dose way.
Yeah. I love your background, by the way. It looks lovely. I've interviewed tons of people on Zoom. This looks gorgeous. Really does look like you're at Versailles. It's very nice.
Well, you know, I have made money and I was left money. So who am I kidding?
Well, listen, I'm up for a social distancing appropriate walk whenever you want to do it.
Oh, I'll do that with you at any time. Here's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's good because the mask will deal with the breath. It's the jokes. Remember, I've heard them.
So maybe less of the jokes from me.
Yeah.
Gets a little needy, huh?
A little.
Okay. I'm going to make sure.
I love you, Conan, and I can't wait. I think we should do that maybe Sunday. I'm alerting the paparazzi.
I'm here, yeah. They hound me. Oh, how they hound me.
I bet they do.
The Willoughbys is available now on Netflix. I want to get the word out. Willoughbys. Is this too close?
Yeah. Back, baby. No, The Willoughbys is a fabulously funny and delightful film with Ricky Gervais, Terry Crews, fabulous Terry Crews, Maya Rudolph, Dan Krakowski.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm leaving someone out that's fantastic. Oh, Will Forte.
Oh.
But many people.
Yeah.
It's a great group. It's very funny. And Ricky Gervais, I believe, was definitely the executive producer.
Yeah, Willoughbys is on Netflix. I was with Ricky Gervais in London just before this all went down, interviewing him for my podcast.
I interviewed him as Jiminy Glick.
Please welcome the star of The Office, Steve Carell.
It's wonderful to see you. Oh, you're not Steve Carell.
No.
Oh, that's good. Because I thought, oh my God, Steve Carell's ill.
Well, Jiminy Glick, he'd be a perfect interviewer for these times because he'd probably never bring up the COVID-19.
He wouldn't know about it.
He wouldn't even know about it.
Why doesn't Liza Minnelli appear more in film? That's what he'd ask.
So he's sitting there talking to Dr. Fauci, and instead of asking him, what do you think is the appropriate length of time that the economy should be shut down? Instead of asking him that, he'd ask,
is Brad Pitt a spirit or just a force? Mr. Fauci, enough with the virus. Let's talk Talia Shire.
Who's talking Talia Shire right now? Well, that made my day. Thank you. That's one of my favorite.
Thank you.
Well, listen.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go delightful fellow as always.
You are fantastic, and I love doing your show more than life. It's my favorite show to do on Zoom.
It actually is the nicest thing you've ever said to me. So
I know. Well, I'm sentimental.
Yeah. Marty Short, you're a great man.
Conan O'Brien, you're a saint, and I'll see you Sunday.
All right. Very good. Wow. My guest tonight is a Tony and Emmy award-winning actor, comedian. He is a legend. He is the very best in this business we call show. Please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Martin Short.
Conan, I have not seen you since the Capitol riots. Did you ever return Nancy Pelosi's stapler?
No. I got worked up. I was with the crowd. I didn't know what we were doing, and I took.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know, we are really, truly great, great friends.
We are.
And we share so many things. We're both Irish.
Yes.
Catholic.
Yep.
Morning drinkers, you know. You look fantastic.
Well, thank you very much, Martin. It's very nice.
You look like someone freeze-dried Prince Harry. Because there's a lot of pressure.
I would take that. I would take that right now.
No, you look good. Because listen, there's a lot of pressure to stay looking good, as you know. So how does it feel to have buckled? No, you look great. Those freckles are benign, right?
Yes, the freckles are benign.
No, you're pale. You are pale. You look like the human embodiment of Utah. You know.
You work for me. What are you doing?
No,
it's
really,
so unfair. You always get the drummer on
you
your
look
side.
like if you bleached bleach. That's it. like something that would appear the baseboard of Ebenezer Scrooge's bed. No, you look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And I'm excited to be here. 8 more shows.
It's 8 more. This is
you know. And who's your final guest? I'm assuming it's Jay Leno. Yeah. What did I do?
Nothing. It's fine.
If I've done something wrong, I'm going to be upset.
I keep calling him, and
he won't come.
He doesn't answer. Someone is always like, "No, he's not here right now." So.
No, it's spectacular.
Must be his maid. Yeah.
No, really, congrats. 28 years.
Yeah. 28 years.
28 years, or as Matt Gaetz would call it, 11 years too old.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no, I mean, yes.
And I'm assuming you're going to grow a long beard like Letterman. Be the tallest member of ZZ Top.
You know, I was thinking about all the people that I would most want to have as we sort of wrap things up here in the nightly format. Your name came to mind, and I kept thinking of others, but they weren't available. But no, Mr. Martin Short, there's no one who I can think of who means more to me in the world of comedy. You are the consummate professional, and we've become good friends, and I'm so glad that you could be here. We've had some good memories. You've made some incredible appearances on my show over the years.
This is my 26th appearance with you.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Starting back to the old NBC show. Yeah.
26. 26.
22 of them I walked through, but 4 I really
I was going to say, 4 were pretty good. What sticks out? Does anything stick out to you? I mean, you do so many shows.
Yeah, I remember.
I think, okay, all right.
This is hilarious. So this was the old show on NBC.
Yep.
Not the second one, the old one. And
why?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get out the door with a little dignity. And I bring this leprechaun on to
No,
throw feces at me.
This was hilarious. So I had been the first guest out and, kind of killed. And then I moved down the couch, and then a young actress came out.
I remember this
But
very
she
well.
was like a model that had a part, not a big part in a TV movie.
Yep.
But, that was the guest you were interviewing. So were, but I could see you like this, and I'm
You were
listening.
here. You were there, and the way it's angled. You remember this, Andy? So the first guest is. I mean, the second guest comes out. Marty moves down. She's right here. She's talking to me. So no one else can see what I see, but I see this face. And I'm looking at her, and I'm doing the best I can to be professional.
Yeah, and what you said to her was, so most of your career now, you've been a model, but now you have a smaller part in a TV movie. Was it challenging learning lines? And I go like this.
He did that. So he does that.
And you started to laugh.
Hold on. So she's really going to answer that question. It's 1:20 in the morning. This is my job.
Yeah.
And then suddenly I see this head peer out and go, and I start to laugh, and I bite down on both sides of my face just to get through it.
It was hysterical. And then at a commercial break, Conan gets up.
Band's playing.
He just walks over to me and says, "I'm just trying to make a living, asshole." It was so funny.
You did something, and I swear to God, you sent this to me the other day, and what happens is if you do, we've done thousands of hours of this show, and you forget things, and you sent me a video clip, and I looked at it, and I had no memory of it whatsoever, and it just blew my mind. It's a time you came on the show, and you showed a clip where you were made up to look like me with the great Andrea Martin.
It was a sketch from Primetime Glick, and I was playing you.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the sketch.
You sent it to me, and imagine you have no idea. You're just living your life. Your phone dings. I push a video. This is what I see.
God, I hate you. Ow! I hate you more.
Give me a kiss.
All right, so now I'm like this big, goofy, hairy guy.
I had no memory of that. And then, I texted you back and said, this is scaring me. I may have it, because you'd think I'd remember that forever. I have no memory of this. And then immediately you got another text
Well, I sent it to Andrea, too.
You sent it to Andrea Martin, and she wrote back and
She said, I don't have one memory of this. Is this from SCTV? I said, when we were in SCTV, Conan was in the 9th grade. No.
Yeah. I was at all-girls school. I want to talk about this. You have an upcoming, because I'm excited about it. You've been talking about it for a while, and you talk about yourself a lot.
Yeah.
It's an upcoming Hulu series with the great Steve Martin. And
Yes.
it's...
And the great Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez is on the show.
Yeah.
And I know that you work a lot with Steve Martin. How's this project going?
It's called Only Murders in the Building. And it's a cross between The Odd Couple and Dateline.
Yeah.
No, it's
We've been waiting for that one.
It's a murder mystery. It drops, as the kids say, August 31. And very much like Steve Martin at the urinal, it streams for 36 hours.
All right. Very.
Selena was so fat, she was very embarrassed. The first day of shooting, she made a horrible faux pas. She went up to Steve and said, "I'm such a big fan, Judi Dench." And so, But then they bonded, because when Steve gets talking about banjo playing techniques, we're all just riveted. So,
You're going, I mean, you do this incredible road show. Obviously, everything had to shut down for the pandemic, but you do this amazing show.
Which you have guested on.
Which I guested on, a highlight for you guys. And it was, I have to just insert these things for the transcript later. And anyway, you and Steve Martin work together, and just the way you go after Steve, you go after each other with insults, but it's absolutely delightful. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen.
Thank you. It's great. You know, Steve is endlessly creative. He's always writing. He never gets any writer's block as much as we pray for it. He doesn't. And he's one of the most sensitive, you know, people, you know, in the world that you would meet. I mean, you can't. You know, what's amazing about Steve, and this is true, and he'd be embarrassed if I said this, but every time we go to a restaurant, he knows the first name of the waitress. Doesn't matter what restaurant we are. And what's amazing is that A, he knows their name, and B, that they're all named Dollface. So I think Steve is one of the funniest guys. You know, before I met Steve, I just bring this up because this is how brilliantly funny and original he's been his whole life. I remember it was like 1980. I'd never met him. And I'm watching television, the Grammys. And he presents the best comedy album of the year. And he comes out in full tuxedo, tails, and no pants. Boxer underwear, garters, socks. And he doesn't mention it. And he just starts, and the nominations are. And he starts reading it, and finally, a little man with a pair of pants comes running out on a hanger, and Steve looks at him and says, "Well, it's about time." Genius. The man's a genius.
He's a genius. I want to congratulate you on a human note. You are a grandfather, and this is very exciting news. I mean,
yes,
how
my
do
son
you like...
Oliver's out there.
Oliver's here.
Where are you, Ollie? There you are.
He does not want to be seen. Well, Oliver wanted to sit as far away from you as possible.
No, I have a 17-month-old grandson, Theodore. And Ollie and his beautiful wife, Alyssa, are expecting this July their second son.
That's exciting.
And my son, Henry, is expecting his first son in September. I'll have 3 boys under 2. And it's great to hear the little pitter-patter of little feet. You know, it's like when David Spade comes over. You know?
You know, we both did our time at Saturday Night Live. You, of course, with much more distinction and fame than I did.
No, that's true. Listen, I realized that I was a cast member. You wrote for it, and you watched it, and
I mean, I used to.
No, but it is amazing that those. I had a 1-year contract, and I kind of regret it. I wish because it made me nervous, so nervous. Every Saturday was like a special, and I felt I only.
I thought, I mean, you would put so much work, and not just you, a couple of your cohorts would put so much work.
Billy Crystal, it was Christopher Guest. It was
yes,
Harry
and
Shearer.
you would craft these things, these pieces. You came up with a character that, I remember when this character first appeared, and it was seared into everybody's memory. Anyone who was interested in comedy, you would create these things that were so memorable. Nathan Thurm, one of the great, for my money, one of the great comedy characters of all time. And I remember at the time thinking, how do you come up with a character like that? It was so incredibly original.
Yeah, well, I've told the story before, and I'll tell it again. But it was amazing because I always think the best characters come from life. You know, you pick up your cleaning, and the guy's like, I couldn't get the thing out, Mr. Short, I tried. Now, he's not trying to be a character from Saturday Night Live, but he is. He's in dress pants. And so there was a makeup artist that year on SNL, Marion Siebert. And she was the most defensive human being you had ever met in your life. You'd sit in her chair, and she'd always chain smoke. You could do that inside in 84. Yeah. And she'd look at me. Your features don't match. This is tough for me. She's dabbing. You're very pale. Yeah. So I'd say, okay, well, that's fine. So then about a month later, Christopher Guest and Harry Shearer and Billy and I were writing a piece satirizing 60 Minutes. Mm-hmm. And I was going to play the defensive lawyer, the lawyer who always represents the bad guy in those. And we even had a name for him, Nathan Thurm. But I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to play it. And Billy Crystal said, why don't you do it as Marion Siebert? He said, you do her behind her back all the time anyway. And I said, no, I'll be caught. He said, oh, she won't know. They never know, he said. So I'd go down to the set. I got the same brand of cigarettes that she smoked. But I put a wire down the middle of mine so as burned down, the ash would never fall off.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
And I go down to the set, but I forget that Marion will be there because she's the head of makeup. So we start the take. I'm Nathan Thurm. She's over there. We both have our cigarettes. Harry's playing Mike Wallace. He says, Mr. Thurm, do you feel that was an appropriate behavior for a lawyer? And I say, I know that. You don't think I know that? I'm a lawyer. I would know that. And the director goes, cut! He's sweating. And Marion says, I know that. You don't think I know that? I'm a makeup artist. I can see that. It was insane. And then every time I did Nathan Thurm, I was terrified I would get caught. And I never got caught until the last show. Her assistant there was a big party afterwards. Her assistant got drunk and went into her office and said, Marion, do you know that you're Nathan Thurm? Oh. Everybody else does! And she was devastated. She was so upset. She confronted me at the party, and she said, I thought you were my friend. I said, Marion, I am your friend. But you know impersonation is the highest form of compliment. She said, I know that. You don't think I know that? True story. This is all true, as Jack Parr would say.
It's all true. Threw a little Nixon in there for no reason.
Yeah. And by the way, courting the kids with that one.
You know, kids love my stuff. Thank you, two people.
They're going right to their phones. Nixon, what did he do?
Don't clap along. I think you're talking about Cynthia Nixon. Marty, who now also does this, which is confusing. Marty, I'm told, I don't know, my staff keeps these things secret from me, but I'm told that you have something special that you wanted to do since this is your last appearance on a nightly show that I'm doing. It's an emotional thing for me, and I'm
Well,
I'm
I got
told...
cordoned in 2 weeks, but I know what you mean. No, go ahead.
This is a moment for me.
No,
this is a moment for me, and I'm told...
honestly, all kidding aside, because I love to razz you, I know that's your expression, but you are one of the great, brilliant men of our era, and I would say you have influenced more people in comedy that are superstars today than any human being. You are adored and worshipped, and I hope you understand that.
I don't, but that's very nice.
True. I know you don't agree, but I swear it's true.
Yes.
And in all sincerity, may I say that you are a true original. And I think an original deserves an original. So I penned a song just for you, and I'd love to sing it. That is, if you'd like me to. Thank you so much. This is tough for me. There's only you. No one else can ever do just what you do. If we could only have an hour more or two. You're the best at what you do. Who else can we turn to? It breaks my heart to have to say adieu.
Marty,
yes?
Can you stop? Just stop the song for a minute.
What's wrong? You don't like the song that I wrote for you?
It's a great song, Marty. I love the song. It's just that, well, we happen to have this. Can you play a clip from David Letterman's last show a couple of years ago. Can you just...
You're the best at what you do. Who else can we turn to? To say there's only you.
Oh. Thank you very much. Look at those guys back there.
Well, I do hear.
It's the exact same song.
I know. I hear certain similarities, but Letterman is a titan of late night. You should be honored. This song is for only the very best.
The very best, okay? Because you also sang that song on the last episode of the Magic Johnson talk show back in the late 90s. Roll the clip.
You're a legend through and through. All the rest can just go screw. There's only you.
Well, he really had an incredible 11 weeks. I mean,
It wasn't just late night hosts. It's ridiculous. You also sang this song during the final episode of the Jerry Springer Show.
There's only one name in the biz, and now you're gone, and I am miserably blue.
You sang a couple of months ago that song when McDonald's announced they were discontinuing the Shamrock Shake.
There only is. There's only you.
it wasn't easy saying goodbye to that one, I'll tell you.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I love the song, but you've sung it to many people and a milkshake, okay?
Well, regardless, you deserve this. And of all the times I've sung this song, this time, I'm on pitch. Because there's only was, there only is, there's only one name in this biz, and now you're gone, and I am miserably blue. There only was, there only is, there's only you. Thank you, Conan. Oh, that's right, you're still with us.
I'm alive.
Yes.
I'm alive, yeah.
There's only you.
It was crazy.
Hey,